I don't want to remember this route. Everyone fucking died. Okay, so I need to start with... It was... Don't kill Ato and don't tell. Wait. I never actually picked don't tell, so that's gonna be new. Side Ato's fate. Kill him. Don't kill him. Before decision. Oh, actually, you know what I need to do first? This, I'll keep an eye on it. I've been dropping frames. I may need to change the node, which means I disconnect for a second. Before decision. Oh, there it goes. Yes. I will reveal. Nah, I'm lying, them bitch ass. I'm lying. If I want to get everyone on my side, I should really tell them the truth. Thanks. I don't want backseating from you, game. But it's not like they'll believe me if I'm a time traveler right away. Even if they did, that could come up with its own problems. Yeah, I know about that. Even if they learn about the future, history will change again.
If you change too much, you won't be able to predict what will happen as easily as before.
Wow, if only I learned that lesson.
You could probably help the others avoid making the same mistakes as before without telling them everything.
Oh my god, it focuses on my favorites. Hooray.
Of course, there's no way of knowing if that's the right choice either.
That means it's gonna be all about Gaku. The guy who said people getting marked. Being able to predict what will happen next is a huge advantage. I didn't want to lose that, especially not if it's going to help me guide everyone toward a brighter future. With that in mind, I did the only thing I could. Lie out my teeth. Don't say nothing. Why'd you climb up all of a sudden? Answer us. Oh man, I miss you, Takemaru. You were dead.
How'd you know Ito was a traitor?
I can't Darumi voice. Well, I lied to them. Oh wait, I can't skip them. What do you mean? No! I lied to them. Last night I went to Ato's room to talk to him about what we were going to do here. And I just happened to see his diary left open on his desk. He'd written out his whole plan on it. They're gonna find that doesn't exist and be like, what the fuck? That's not what you told. I gave Siri a sharp look. I hoped he would see the message in my eyes. I'll explain later. This is annoying me. I'm changing the node. I'm gonna disconnect. It might disconnect me. I'm gonna try to do it fast enough so it won't. I see it dropping. I see it dropping. You're back. Okay, should be back. Should be back. Okay. Yeah, I'm sick of seeing the drops. I want to try and fix it. But, so I can't skip battles anymore, or not as much? I was spoiled by that. Anyway, that's how I found out what Eito was up to. Everyone exchanged dubious glances. They clearly weren't sure whether to believe me or not. Oh, okay. Oh, that you couldn't skip? That... Oh. With all the endings you have to go through, that's a nightmare.
Well, it's not important how you got this information. What we really need to do is figure out if he really is a traitor or not. Hey, alright. Let's go hear what Eito has to say about it.
I agree with dear sister. The others nodded in agreement, nodders, and they all started filing out of the war room. Don't you guys believe me? Sirei ran off after them, leaving just me and Hirako. For some reason, she was looking at me with an odd, confused expression.
Why?
She muttered that single solitary word to herself, then left. Did she say why? Why what? Well, whatever. I better go after the others for myself. Go after the others myself. Oh. They said they're going to talk to Eito. That means they're heading for the courtyard. Yeah, she's got the time travel shenanigans. And don't worry, I'm still gonna be hitting all the wrong buttons when I'm trying to get to the fucking map. I found Sirei waiting for me in the hallway. The more I thought about it and realized there's no need for me to get involved. There's no skin off my nose if the others want to get Aosuke's side of the story. What is he gonna tell them? You're being tricked, Sirei and Takumi are lying to you? Even if he did say something like that, he's got no evidence to back it up. I, on the other hand, have footage of this sudden change in demeanor in everything he said last night. Let him talk to him if they want. You and I have other things to discuss. Let me guess, you want to know why I didn't tell them the truth? That's right. I explained my thought process to Sirei. It was about 3 words long because I'm dumb. If everyone found out about what was coming, the future would change again. To maintain the advantage of my foreknowledge gave me, I decided to keep them in the dark for now. Didn't you come back because you want to change the future, though? Yeah, but a future where all of us survive. I don't have confidence in that happening. If I can't do that, there's no point in any of this. I want to be the light that guides us toward that future. Sometimes there's a thought process. I see, in other words. Your ultimate objective is for everyone to watch the final attack together with smiles on their faces. Yes. Not exactly. I really couldn't care less about the final attack. But he had the part of everyone being there, right? So I just kept quiet and nodded. Nodders. Oh, I like it. Your interests and mine match up perfectly. So what do you say we work together? I'll keep it a secret from the others that you came from the future. And if it'll help the Special Defense Unit function more efficiently, I'm more than happy to practice a little deception. Thanks, I appreciate it. One more thing. How much do you know about our mission here exactly? And so I told Sirei how things went down during my original 100 days at the Academy, and the second one, and the third one. Started with what happened when I went to the second last Defense Academy and met Nigo and the other team members. And then the revelations that followed, World Death, Cryptic Globe, Exodus Project, and the Artificial Satellite. And of course, the fact that the boy may have undying flames we'd spoken to last night, or rather, who was in the defense room. I told him more or less everything I knew. The only thing I left out was that I learned about Nozomi. The secret she shared that first time were between her and me. I see, is that all? Is that all? You mean there's more? What? No, of course, you just gotta do ending 1. You haven't done it yet? You've already learned a crazy amount of stuff, that's enough, isn't it? Actually, there was still something that was bothering me.
Right. That's what you think the truth is. You got it all wrong, though.
But anyway, I'm pretty good going. I'll pretend like I never had this conversation. All sneaky like. Sneaky, incognito, reliable, ethical. Inside man, that's me. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile enemy. Siri, hurry away, look more suspicious and sneaky. Do I really not know the whole truth yet? Was Ato right? Did Ato see ending 1? Well, if he was, there's no use out. Why did the music fade out? There's no use asking him that. This person has only been here for 3 days. He doesn't know all the things he told me in the defense room back then. Still though, maybe I'll go talk to him anyway. Everyone else is probably there already. Oh, it came back. No, it changed. That was weird. Why did it do that? I was waiting for the loop, but it never happened.
Oh, hey, Takumi.
Ato fessed up already. He told us everything. Yeah, he said we looked like a bunch of freaky monsters to him. For me, that's actually a compliment. Practically a promotion. In fact, most of the time I'm more on the levels like a monster would leave in its litter box.
You're a monster, Poop, but that's interesting. It's a whole in a whole different way.
Huh?
This hatred of mankind seems to be the real deal at any rate.
He even said we should all be destroyed.
Yeah, it all lines up with what you and Siri told us.
What are we gonna do with him? Chuck him in the barrel of used needles and see what he catches? What do you think we should do, Hiroko?
Oh yes, you've been awfully quiet today, Miss Shizuhara. Something on your mind? No, not really. Hiroko's eyes darted towards me almost like she was watching to see how I'll handle all this.
I'll go along with it. Whatever you say, Mistress Hiroko. Would you like his appendix? I'll bring it to you on a silver platter.
Huh?
Why just the appendix?
Oh.
I'll leave the decision to Takumi.
Huh?
Huh?
Oh.
You're the one who stopped Ato last night.
No.
You could have killed him then, but you didn't.
Oh.
I can only assume you have a good reason for sparing him.
Honestly, I don't think I did. I know why. I have a perfect reason. Romance. I did it because it just didn't feel right to kill another human being in cold blood. That wasn't cold blood. Oh, what the fuck? I don't know though. Was that really all there was to it? I know an insignificant pile of poop like me has no right to weigh in on this, but I think we should let Ato live too. He seems really smart. If we play our cards right, he might be useful to us. Because he's smart is... Shoma, this is why you died on the toilet. We gotta respect life too. Even soup stock carries the soul of veggies used to make it.
Huh?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
We're agreeing on letting Ato live then? He shouldn't be a threat as long as he stays in his cage. He's got some kind of weird tech to negate his powers.
It's okay if he didn't do it. He has the intent.
Oh, so I don't get to rip out his appendix? Well, if it's for a killing game, he'd be the perfect candidate for the first murder victim.
Now I need to go through that route to see if he actually is. Jerumi knows these kind of things. She knows he's gonna... I'm sure that's... I don't know. The matter was decided. Ato would be kept in his cage in the courtyard for now. As the... Oh. So are you saying the first thing on that route is to off him? Oh. As the others left, no one spared a word for the prisoner himself. They gave him brief glares of contempt. I want to take another shot, but my reading comprehension will only get worse.
Takumi, you came from the future, didn't you?
Huh.
You seem intent on hiding it now, but that's what's going on here, isn't it?
Huh.
You're keeping it a secret from the others. It's okay. You don't have to explain why. I can figure out the perfect part. I can figure out that part for myself. Unlike the rest of them, I'm not an idiot.
Did they tell you my story about reading your plan in your diary?
Oh yes, I could tell right away that you made up some excuse. So I went along with it. I told him I really did keep a diary and I'd written my plan to kill C-Ray in it. I played the part perfectly, if I do say so myself.
Why though? What's your angle? What's your offer?
What indeed? Maybe I didn't want to let them in on the truth. What really happened that night is a secret between you and me.
Wow. Toxic yaoi. Technically, Seeray and the creature wreathed in flames, you know too, but still. In other words, he saw an opportunity and took it. He's holding on to his information until he can use it to his advantage. Speaking of that, see that thing made of undying flame? Stop right there. I don't have to tell you anything. I'm asking the questions here. You and I fought in the future and said that you learned the truth about this war. The truth not even I knew. Do you have any idea what that could have meant? I'm not the same person you knew in that timeline. I'm as clueless as you are. I see you're playing 100 line now. Not that I wouldn't like to know why humanity is forging such an abhorrent war. I can't read. Of course, you can tell me yourself, couldn't you? I left without saying any more. I looked back just once. Ato's watching me intently, his eyes alight with intelligence and malice. Box of Calamity? Pandora's box? I don't know when I'm gonna stop. I feel like I'll get easier once I can clear the earlier choices. That afternoon, after lunch, we made our way to the war room to speak to Seeray. Never did get a chance to get you to spill the beans about the truth this morning.
You're gonna tell us, aren't you? When we asked yesterday, you said it wasn't something you could decide on your own.
Yeah.
Which means there's something above you calling the shots, right? Yeah, but don't sweat it. I got permission. I'll tell you everything.
All right then.
No time like the present, I say. Go ahead, tell us what's going on here. Oh my god. I think this is the first time I'm getting an explanation, aren't I? Seeray nodded and began his explanation. None of it was new information. I skipped this cutscene. The same stuff I learned during my first 100 days. World Death, Cryptic Glove, Exodus Project, Artificial Satellite. But I want to hear Seeray say it. The boy made of undying flames, his physical body in the defense room, the baby, the existence of Second to Last Defense Academy, and the 5 other fighters there. It all felt so familiar. There was nothing there to surprise or unnerve me. Everybody else was just as shocked as I expected, though. When it was all done, they stood there dumbfounded, trying in vain to take it all in. By the time Seeray had finished his explanation, the whole day had passed us by. Yeah, this is the first time I actually did hear Seeray say it, because, you know, he was fucking dead, and then I did it. So, what exactly does this mean for us?
Weren't you listening? We're about to hold a killing game, duh.
Nobody said anything about that.
In other words, we need to defend this school for the next 97 days.
When we do that, the missiles that the baby has been charging up will be launched. I mean, even if it is wrong, it's the ending I haven't done yet. That'll be fine. One final attack to wipe out all remaining life, including the invaders. And that'll stop world death once for all.
It's basically like winning a killing game on a worldwide MMO scale.
But we ain't gonna get caught up in it ourselves.
Right before the attack, we all board an escape pod.
Then take off to outer space.
And then we'll join the rest of humanity back on the artificial satellite.
I knew you guys would get it. How could you not when I explained it so well? For some reason, Hiroko remained silent through all this. She refused to even make eye contact with any of us. It seemed like she was thinking hard about something. And this explanation has helped elevate your will to fight to a whole new level, am I right? Hell yeah, I'm ready for this.
Yeah! Let's kill a whole bunch of invaders.
Yeah, you've got me convinced. If it means making it back to satellite alive, I'm in.
I'll give it my best shot. I might need a couple of barf bags, though. I'll fight too. I'll do whatever it takes to protect my idea, brother.
No, what? But Sister Dearest.
Don't try to stop me. You can say what you want, but my mind's made up.
Huh?
I don't think I've heard you speak so forcefully. I guess that's that then. Yeah. Just the player. Yeah. It's like from what I understand, from the gameplay loop, an actual playthrough was like day 0 and then pick one route. How about you, Shoma? Honestly, I don't think a festering dung beetle like me will be of any real use. But I feel this weird surge of power pulsing through my body last night. I'm not gonna try to explain what that is. I feel like I've been ascended to a level of, I don't know, the festering stag beetle. I want to know what the common ending people get, because I think Sabes, that wasn't it. They said that was uncommon. Retsunam first, I mean. Yeah, man, that's the spirit. Takumi, Hiroko, you two have been fighting from the start, so I guess there's no point in asking you, huh? I said Takumi. I said Darumi. I meant Darumi. Jesus.
Well, we'll be fighting with a full team in our next offensive battle then.
Seems that way. Let's all work together and wipe out those rotten invaders. Oh yeah, I'm really feeling it now. Hooray! Come on, let's do a motivational cheer to celebrate. All together now.
Special Defense Unit, best in the world, indestructible and undefeated.
That's a lie.
Never lose, never yield. Special Defense Unit, fight on!
And then Veshness. Yay, speaking unison. When did we learn that, by the way? Unfortunately, perhaps fortunately, I didn't get caught up in the pep rally mood Sierra had going on. In my last timeline, Gakko, Tsubasa, Shoma, and the twins had made up their minds to fight until much later. I had hear the truth really motivated them that much? Or did their sudden boost in power have more to do with it? Like in Shoma's case, it's definitely the boost in power. It's both, but most of the boost. Was the juiced up cryptoglobin flowing through them, giving them more confidence? Juiced up. God. Either way, I was grateful I wouldn't have to convince them to fight all over again. You know, sometimes the localization team hits. Juiced up cryptoglobin. At the same time, though, this could mean history could change again. Deviating from the future, I knew even more. When I thought of it that way, I couldn't help feeling uneasy. I felt an intense gaze on me. I looked around and locked eyes with Hiroko. She keeps looking at me. There it goes again. She was looking back at me, also with a weirdly uneasy look on her face. Wait, the same tiny car. And a little, what was it, a Volkswagen Beetle? I don't know. That's the circus one. I don't remember. Oh, the clown car. The smallest possible car that had the most amount of people in. The meeting in the Worm came to a close. After a somber late dinner, the others decided to turn in for the night. I did the same, returned to my room. Oh boy, my bed. I lay down on my bed to just space out for a while. But then, am I getting Darumi'd? Oh, just never mind, just one doorbell ring. I got up and went to the door to greet my late night visitor.
Huh?
Hiroko, what's up? I wanted to ask you something. Oh, what is it?
Oh.
After we spoke to Eito in the courtyard, I went back to his room.
Oh.
I searched for it from end to end, but I didn't find any diary.
Huh.
You've been lying to us, haven't you? I don't know what you're talking about. You're from the future. You traveled back in time. Somehow ended up here. That's how you really knew that what Eito was up to. Am I wrong? Being confronted with the truth so abruptly threw me for a loop. My face tensed up, and my palms began to sweat. It's Haruka the VTuber. How could you possibly know that? I really stood at that. I shouldn't have said that. I was practically admitting she was right. Hiroko must have realized it too, although in her case she seemed to relax a little. I thought so. Well, that's all I wanted to know. I'll be going now. Hey, come back. Tell me what this is all about. I knew you were acting weird today ever since yesterday when I lied to the others. Actually, when they all left, you stayed behind and you asked why. You didn't look happy either. What did you mean by that? Just how much do you know anyway? Hiriko didn't answer. She just looked away. Her brows were furrowed. She was biting her lip in thought. We stood there in silence for a while until she gave me a sigh and spoke up again. Let me sleep on it. I'll tell you everything tomorrow. If I don't change my mind before then. You will? Yes. But I'll tell you one thing right now. Two, in fact. Keeping your time travel secret from the others was probably the right choice. Same goes for not killing Eito. Huh? Until tomorrow, then. What's that? Hiriko left the room, leaving me alone with my confusion and angst. Wait. So, I'm gonna ask about the lore ending. Does that mean those are the two right choices to get to that ending? Oh. Hiriko don't know shit.
Up and Atom troops, time to rise and shine!
No way.
Get ready for your 4th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy!
Oh, she said, don't kill and don't tell. Don't kill Eito and don't tell.
Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
Day 100 and, no, 300 something. And I still haven't skipped C-Ray. Wait, the song started early. What the fuck? What is happening? Now after you had your breakfast, I have two very important announcements to make.
Announcements?
First of all, I've decided to give you the run of the school. Every classroom is now unlocked. I had originally planned to open up little by little, but I was really touched by how you showed determination yesterday. Consider this your reward.
Awesome, dude. Did a first try on the guillotine room.
Whatever that is, we don't have one here. What about the second announcement? In order to make you more efficient fighting unit, you need a team leader. The invaders have commanders, so we should have one too, and the position goes to... Seriously, you want me to be the leader? Nobody said anything. Yeah, besides, it's Sumio. Huh? Me? You exposed a traitor in our midst and saved your commanding officer from a terrible fate. You've also demonstrated your ability to rally others behind you. Your personality makes you a perfect candidate, too. What do you guys think? Any objections?
I think it's a good idea. Yeah, I'm fine with it. I'll cast my vote for Takumi too. I've changed Rumi voice like 10 times and I can't decide what to do with it. Although in my case, it's probably worth a 0.000000001% of a normal vote. Not just a decimal point. A decimal point of a percentage. It's always the red range that leads the team in those hero shows. Takumi's got red hair, so he should be fine. What kind of poll is that? My dear sister and I dress in red too, but Mr. Sumio's probably the better choice. I had a vision this would happen. Takumi would lead us toward a bright future. Fine, if that's how you all feel, I'll step down and let Takumi take over. True. We love Takemura. That was one of the ones that hurt the most. Oh, when they got murdered. I'm more of a cool outsider type anyway. How about you, Shizuara? Hiriko took a moment to think about it before answering. I have no reason to oppose this decision. Good enough for me. Takumi Sumio, I hereby confer upon you the position of captain of the Special Defense Unit. I'm having a stroke. I expect you to help your team members grow and lead them all toward a spectacular victory. What was I supposed to say? Thanks, but no thanks. I don't think anyone would have let me weasel out of it like that.
Instead, I resigned myself to the inevitable and nodded. Yeah, okay, I'll do my best. I mumbled a half-assed acceptance. I've been voluntold. Oh my god. I've never... I like that. Voluntold. Everyone said things like, nice to meet you, Captain, or don't let us down, Captain. No pressure. I think they were just teasing me, though. After a few slaps on the back, they filed out of the cafeteria. The last to leave was Hiroko. I hurried over to her before she could get out of the door. Hiroko, wait! What is it? What do you think it is? We're supposed to talk. You told me you'd tell me what you've been hiding today. I don't remember making any such promise. What? I said I'd tell you everything if I didn't change my mind. I thought about it all last night, and unfortunately for you, I did change my mind. You've got to be kidding me. I never kid anyone. I've never kid anyone in my entire life. Hiroko pushed her glasses up the bridge of her nose for emphasis. She looked tired out, somehow. I thought you were on my side. Your side? You didn't object when Siri made me captain. That doesn't mean I approve of you. I just thought that if you were leading the team, it would make things easier for me. Much better to have a figurehead in place so no one will bother me. A figurehead? In other words, you're a puppet leader. You could have just taken the position yourself. I'm really not the type to take the lead. Besides, I've seen this play out before. What are you talking about? Forget what I said last night. Just move forward and do whatever you believe is the best. With that, Hiroko turned. Oh no. Hiroko's a 1,000-hour Andy, and I've only played for 78. I think it was. The clacking of her heels echoed through the cafeteria. Down the halls, it eventually faded away completely. She has all the achievements. I couldn't stop thinking about what Hiroko said. How did she know I'd travel back in time? She told me to forget all about it, but it was easier said than done. I couldn't focus on anything else. My mind kept drifting back to that mystery. This mystery, I'm swapping words. I needed to get the truth out of her. There had to be a way to convince her to tell me what she knew. Having decided that, I wandered all around the school looking for her. By the time I actually found her, the sun had already started to sink below the western horizon. Whoa, this is an angle. I found Hiroko in the war room. Siri was there too. They hadn't noticed me, but seemed to be talking about something serious. I hid behind a nearby pillar, hoping I could listen in on them. In the end, I couldn't hear a thing. If those two were talking in secret, it must have been about something important. What were they keeping from me? I was getting more and more curious. I cupped my hand around my ear, but all I could hear was my pulse and electronic buzzing of the nearby machinery. Damn it. Cursing wouldn't help. I knew that. What was the point of saying that? All I could do now was watch as they carried on their mysterious conversation. I must have stood there for a pretty long time. Eventually, Siri handed Hiroko something. It was small and fit into the palm of her hand. Couldn't make out what it was from where I was standing. Did she get some kind of allowance from him? Was it alcohol? No, it couldn't be. Whatever it was, Hiroko slipped it into her clothes and left the war room. Siri followed suit a little while after. All that time and I still didn't find shit. We ain't found shit! What could Hiroko have been talking to Siri about, and what was the thing he gave her? I should go after. I still have so many questions I need answering. It was past 11 p.m. by the time I headed back to the roof. I was so reluctant to give up and go to bed though, so I decided to knock on Hiroko's door instead. When I got there, there was no one there. It was like Hiroko had disappeared completely. This is ridiculous. Where'd she go? I stood there wondering to myself. I heard a noise. It sounded like propellers? I looked over the railing and down the schoolyard, and there, hovering near the wall of fire, was a drone with a fire extinguisher mounted to it. And standing there next to it, Hiroko. Hiroko activated the extinguisher and she created a hole in the wall. She stepped through it and out into the night. Where is she running off to now? I scrambled down the stairs, hoping it wasn't too late to catch her. I arrived at the entrance hall, and sure enough, one of the fire extinguishers was missing. I grabbed the remaining one and headed outside. Once I was past the wall, I walked around for a while, but I didn't see any trace of Hiroko.
Huh?
Guess I shouldn't be surprised. She could be anywhere out here. But now that I come this far, I couldn't just give up. Between what she told me last night and her conversation with C-Ray today, Hiroko had a lot of explaining to do. I wanted to know why she was wandering around off school grounds at night, too. Just what is she up to? Still glancing around, I made my way down the alley between the two crumbling old buildings. That's when I saw it. C-Ray in the trash can again. As I was turning the corner, I caught a sight of someone. They were a pretty long distance away. It was dark too, so I couldn't make out any details. But even from behind, it was obvious enough who it was. Hiroko. She was standing outside the entrance to a building on the edge of the town ruins. It didn't look like a house. It was probably some kind of office or facility. She looked around her one last time before slipping inside, disappearing from view. I hurried after her. What is this place? I guess I'll head inside. I went in through the entrance gate and headed towards the main building. I opened the door as slowly and quietly as I could and went inside. Right away I noticed that one of the doors in the hall was slightly ajar. Light was spilling out from the room beyond. Holy crap, electricity still works? I crept closer and peered through. What the? My hand shot up to cover my mouth. I almost said that out loud. Hiroko was in there, alright, but she hadn't noticed I was here yet. I noticed some kind of large machine casting a few feet away from the door. I darted in and snuck behind it. Damn, I was hoping to get art. With a sigh of relief, I took another look around the room. It was packed with weird-looking machinery, most of it rusting or broken. Maybe this was a research lab once. Doesn't look like it had been used in a long time. I poked my head out from my hiding place to see what Hiroko was doing. She seemed to be operating one of the machines, pausing every now and then to adjust her glasses. That should do it. Now. She walked over to a giant locker and pulled the door open. Inside were, well, there was some kind of all bodysuits, like what deep-sea divers or astronauts would wear. There were several hanging in that locker, more than 10 at least. There were helmets too, old-timey, heavy-looking ones. Oh my god, it's the, oh my god, where's the power saw? Hiroko grabbed a suit and a helmet and took them out of the locker. Wait, she's not gonna change right here, is she? The thought of being here while she undressed got me really nervous. Luckily or unluckily, she didn't actually strip down, but put the suit over her clothes. Oh my god. There, ready to go. I'm running out of time, so if I don't make the leap soon... Did she say leap? What was that all about? At the back of the room was a control console of some kind. Hiroko walked up to it and brought her fist down on the big red button. That done, she stepped onto the circular platform next to the machine. She got up to the center of it and stood there. Then the particles of light started to fill the space around it. Huh? Wait a minute! What the heck? I had no idea what was going on, but my pulse was racing. My mind was drawing to a complete blank. There was just one thought in my head. One thought and a rising sense of panic. Hiroko was going to disappear. I'd never see her again. I couldn't let that happen.
Hiroko!
So I jumped.
Huh?
Oh my god. Wow. I'm not really sure what happened after that. When it came to, I was purple. I was on the floor. Hiroko was holding me in her arms. At least, I think it was Hiroko. She had the helmet on, so I couldn't tell for sure. Next moment, though, the question was answered.
Takumi, are you all right? Get a hold of yourself.
I'm purple. It was muffled, but it was unmistakably Hiroko's voice. I felt a wave of relief wash over me, followed by sharp pain.
What were you thinking? Jumping in without a leap suit.
A leap suit? Is that what the thing you're wearing is called?
Yes. If you perform a parallel leap without one of these, it puts an incredible amount of strain on your body.
So, that brings questions about the previous ending I just did. What was that one called? Which serial killer ending was, or slasher one was that one called? I forget.
What's a parallel leap?
She didn't answer, and because of that helmet, I couldn't see the kind of expression she had on her face.
What are you doing here?
I followed you. I had some questions for you, about 100 of them at least.
He said the number.
Although now it's more like 200.
Oh, that's not the.
At least your head
Post-game?
wasn't seriously damaged. How's the rest of your body?
What do you mean? My head's purple.
It feels numb. I don't think I can move. I feel really cold and nauseous too.
If you're going to throw up, do it after I leave.
Leave? Where are you going?
Back to the academy.
You're going back already? Why?
I don't have time to explain. It's already past midnight.
Midnight? What day is it now then?
Day 5, technically.
Late night, day 4, or early morning, day 5?
Oh boy, it's time for me to pause. I'm getting a phone call. Oh yeah. Sometimes I think about getting back into 14, and then I realize I have to learn. I love tank, but I don't like the current state of tank. I like the roll. I just don't like the rotations for the. Whatever.
What does it matter? Are you trying to waste my time?
I'm one of those people that liked the jank to an extent. My favorite expansion was Stormblood. The jank and the optimizations were just right, in my opinion, on Stormblood. I mean, I liked Paladin and not Endwalker, Shadowbringers, but I don't like the changes they did after that.
Ugh, I have to go. You stay here and rest.
I loved stance dancing. I loved that a white mage could steal aggro from a X-Death and just get murked.
I mean it. Don't you dare move from this spot.
That's what I meant by. That's what you meant by stance dancing. Yeah. I liked that. I don't like the. They need to keep a certain level of jank. That they're taking it away. Hiriko stepped away from me and made her way to the nearby locker. Not the locker she'd taken the leap suit from, but a different one. She opened the door, revealing 2 drones, both fitted with fire extinguishers. Huh? 2? That didn't seem right. Hiriko used one of them to leave the school. Where did the other one come from? I left the extinguisher I used outside, leaning it against the wall, so it couldn't have ended up here. Somehow. Could it? I mean, I don't know. I just liked it. I liked the jank. I liked it. Because it also means Paladin lost one of the things that made it special. And Dark Knight did. It's just I don't know. I liked. Like for Dark Knight, I liked that it wasn't just watching timers tick. So you get to watch your mana pool and not cap out. Not overcap. But you need to hold it for when you need to go ham. That was the Dark Arts Stormblood shit. While I was trying to make a sense of everything, Hiroko grabbed one of the machines and rushed to the door, still wearing her leap suit. After lying there for a while, the feeling started to come back to my legs. Oh no, the changes from Stormblood to Shadowbringers was a lot. Because it turned Dark Arts into a single thing that buffed damage, and it turned into a timer. So we're kind of like warriors. Warriors alternate combo that gave you the damage buff. So it's just like that. I like being able to pick any individual attack to power up. I don't know. Pretty soon I was able to move around again. I got to my heat. Still in the same place I was before, right? Looks the same anyway. What happened when I dove into the circle of light after Hiroko? And how long did I black out for? I didn't feel like very long. A minute at most. What could have happened during that minute? No use thinking about it now. I should go after Hiroko. I went to the locker and took out the other extinguisher drone. The pain hadn't completely faded yet, but I pushed through it and made my way outside. I knew where Hiroko was going. She told me herself. Back to the academy. Look, I have things to do. I am main character. I knew where Hiroko was going. So, the academy. I still didn't get why though. He didn't get why she was going back to the academy. Hiroko left the school in the dead of night, went to a weird research lab, and then went right back to school again. What was she doing? What was it all for? I kept pondering these questions as I made my way through the ruins. Eventually I came inside the familiar territory. Last Defense Academy, staying there just like I'd left it. Now where's Hiroko? I'm gonna go back outside again, okay? Map. Oh god, it's still labeled morgue. Yikes. Why is it still labeled morgue? I'm on first floor hallway. I need to go to second. Oh, that's not even... You wanna know what's worse about that? That's not even an emo, that's just... Yeah, it's fucking emoji. You can't even... You couldn't even... I guess it's like streamer. The person streaming couldn't even manipulate that, so it didn't do that. That's just a shortcut emoji that Windows decided. Was the morgue an inner and outer door? I wasn't paying attention. I might have just run around in circles. You are correct. It definitely is. More menacing. Isn't this classroom usually locked? It looks like I can get inside now. Wait, why'd that sound happen? Huh? What's that? Several desks were lined up in a strange classroom, and there was something lying on top of one of them. Something vaguely human-shaped under a white sheet. I slowly walked up to it, grabbed the white sheet, and pulled it off. Oh my god, I've done this ending already. What Ato? We've teleported to the kill Ato route.
No, it can't be.
That's hilarious.
He was shut up in his cage. There's no way he could have gotten out.
Are we literally just back in the... We're back in the slasher round, baby!
So then how? How did he get here? And why is he dead?
But before I could do anything, a loud noise erupted from somewhere else in the school. It sounded like it came from above me. Confused by Willard, I rushed to the hall and up the stairs. And when I got to the 3rd floor, I heard the noise again. It's coming from the infirmary. You know what, let me try to not... Where am I? I don't know where these stairs are. Wait! Shit. That's the boy. That's not on the map, is it? I'm just gonna run around. Not speed. I'm not gonna speed up, by the way. I'm just gonna keep going slow because I just remember the button was there, but I'm gonna make a point to not do it because. I probably passed it. Am I on the 3rd floor? Yeah, I am. Somebody was collapsed in one corner of the room. She still had the weird suit on, but her helmet was gone now. I could see her face clearly. It was Hiroko. I scrambled over to her and propped her up, just like she'd done for me earlier.
Hiroko, are you okay? Come on, hang in there.
I shook her shoulders and her eyelids fluttered open. When she saw me, her eyes went wide with shock. And then for some reason, she kicked me in the stomach. That was a sound. I went flying like a rat. Holy crap! I smacked into the corpse recovery joint, and it fell into the ground under the clatter. And that wasn't the end of it either. When I looked up, Hiroko was standing right in front of me. She reached down and began squeezing my neck hard. It felt like he was trying to wrench my head clean off.
Hiroko, what are you doing? Please, stop it!
My head's turning purple again! I tried to pry her hands off me, but it wasn't strong enough. Whatever happened in the research facility had taken too much of a toll on me.
Please, Hiroko, at this rate, I'm really gonna...
I never got to finish. Next moment, I blacked out completely. She fucking killed me. I don't know how much time passed after that. My consciousness drifted back at some point for a little while. Everything was still kind of fuzzy though. My vision was blurry. It was hard to make out what was going on around me. But I had the vague impression of someone standing in front of the Revival-matic. It was Hiroko. There was a corpse recovery drone on the floor next to her. Was somebody inside? I really couldn't tell from where I was. I tried to sit up, but the state I was in, I couldn't even lift my head up. So I just lay there and watched. The last thing I saw was the recovery drone getting sucked into a larger machine. And then everything went black again. Did Hiroko kill herself? The next time I woke up, it was a lot more sudden and more violent. I was on my feet, forced to stand with my arms held behind my back. Don't tell me, was that all just an act? People do tell me I have a talent for inhibiting... Inhabiting? What does that mean? People do tell me I have a knack for inhabiting a character. You sure fooled me. It's me, Hiroko, all along. Yeah, I know. I looked over at the Revival-matic. It was empty, and the drone from before was gone. I only wish this was a play. Then maybe we could rewrite the script so I wouldn't have to make such a terrible mistake. Mistake? I couldn't save him. I had no idea what Hiroko was talking about, but it felt like it would be a bad idea to press her on it. Her voice was small and fragile in a way that I hadn't heard before. Well, we're done here. Let's get going. Huh? We're going back. Back to where we belong. Back to the future! Wait, Hiroko, tell me what's going on. Why are we going back there? You mean the lab? There's some kind of research facility, right? Just what kind of research do they have here? Hiroko didn't answer me. She just kept going, leaving me no choice but to follow her. Hiroko, please tell me what's going on. I'm so lost. It's bad enough that we're in this weird lab, but also I saw a body back at the school. A body? Yeah, it was Eito. I saw him with my own 2 eyes. He was in the classroom on the 2nd floor. Imagine you chose this route and you just see Eito dead anyways. Like, why did I make that first choice? He'd been drained. He was just a dried up husk. That's cause you sucked him off, Takumi. I see. Is that all? Aren't you shocked by that? Not especially. Seriously. Hiroko turned away, shutting down any further conversation. Oh, this was your first route? Well, the first chunk of your first route. She began flipping switches and turning dials on different pieces of machinery around the room. I trailed after her, asking question after question, but she ignored me and kept working. Then she opened the large locker. Put this on. That was the most she said to me in a while. Man, can I get that out of context?
Oh.
Well, how do you like it? You call this a leap suit, right? See how I adjusted it to fit your height? It's one of its special functions. It will automatically shrink and stretch to fit the dimensions of whoever wears it. It's not like I'm insecure about being short or anything. Why would you say it then? Well, we should get going. Hiroko stepped away from me. She pressed the red button on the control console and stepped onto the round platform like I'd seen her do before. Come on, hurry. She barked an order at me and I instinctively complied. Yes, mistress. It'll start any moment now. What will? 3, 2, 1. I can hear colors. It's done. Huh? Let's head back. What? Back where? Are we gonna go through this every time? Where else will we be going back to? Oh my god, Evangelion. Like, to what extent is the collab? Is it like a near automata level? If it's I want to know. Or if it was just like a mountainous short story like 15. Hiroko stepped off the platform and hung her leap suit up in the locker. I did the same, still totally at a loss for what was going on. Oh yeah. If they actually just close that, let me know, because that might be a deciding factor. If I get back on. Don't tell anyone what you've seen here today. You understand what will happen if you do, don't you? Behind her glasses, her eyes were filled with murderous intent. I gulped nervously and nodded. I hope it's like a raids. That'd be funny. We could fight the angels. It was around 4 AM when we got back to the school. It's still dark. My list of questions I wanted to ask Hiroko was fast approaching 300. But I didn't have the energy to bring any of them up. My body got put through the ringer at the lab, and then kicked and strangled shortly after. It's no wonder I was exhausted. My neck is probably fucking bruised. She still hasn't apologized for any of that. Oh well, only one thing to do now. Never mind. I went back to my room and fell on my bed. All of a sudden I felt more tired than I had in a long time. I allowed myself to relax and soon fell into a deep, deep sleep. Oh shit. Add one, they just need to add one more and then I'll be able to play for free. Actually, due to content. I woke up and went outside, realizing I must have slept away most of the day. I didn't feel so tired or beaten up anymore, but my head was still fuzzy as ever, and my throat was bruised as hell. Not so much from the fatigue or as the 300 solid questions swirling in my mind. For now, I decided to focus on just one of them, and I knew which one. Shit, that sounds cool! Damn it! I was trying to save my money!
Huh?
Eito. I really hope that one question, that one choice that's gonna come up isn't here. Eito, you're... What's the matter, Takumi? You look like you've seen a ghost. Not that I've ever seen a ghost myself, or seen how you look when you've seen one. When you think about it, isn't that expression a little problematic? I mean, it's hardly showing proper respect towards the dead. You're alive. In response to my comment, Eito put his hands on the bars of his cage and pushed against them. Last time I checked, yes, if I were a ghost, I would have phased out of here a long time ago. What's going on here? I saw his body just last night. Didn't I? Oh my god, he's dead. Oh my god. Ghosts of desire. Seriously, talk to me. What's wrong? Did you come across a corpse that looked like me or something? He's quick on the uptake, as always. I barely said anything, he's figured it out already. You might not believe it, but I do know how to keep a secret. Still, I haven't told anyone about the coming from the future. If you need someone to talk to confidentially, I'm always here. Come on, tell me what happened. Don't tell anyone what you've seen here today, you understand? What will happen if you do, don't you? I knew better than to take that risk. I left without saying another word. Imagine. Oh, wait. I have no idea what that means. Oh shit, a tank? Wow, I'm hyped. I've never touched Gunbreaker, but I'm excited. That night, the others ate a sumptuous dinner in the cafeteria before heading back to their rooms. I struggled to force down a few spoonfuls of rice porridge. Oh man, I need to try making that one day. I put it aside and stopped Hiroko before she could leave. Hiroko, have you got a minute? I really need to talk to you. Why'd the screen go to black? What's happening? This is the classroom that's always locked. Yeah, I asked Seaway to unlock it for us. Why did you bring me here? This is where I found it. This is where I saw Eito's body last night. He had all the blood drained out of him. Someone must have absorbed his cryptoglobin. And then when I checked again today, the body wasn't here. But that's not the weirdest part. Eito's still alive. He's in his cage like normal. I even spoke to him. And I got to thinking, and this has something to do with that weird lab, doesn't it? You mentioned something called parallel leak before. That's what we did when we used the machine, right? I need to drink some water. I still didn't really get it, but I get the feeling that that's why there's so much that doesn't seem to add up. Hiroko was silent. It wasn't all that surprising the way she'd been acting. I didn't expect her to tell me everything just like that. But I wasn't giving up. Instead, I ushered her into another room. Why here? You spoke to Seaway about something important in here yesterday. You were spying on us. I'd prefer if you didn't put it like that. Either way, it's not a pleasant habit. When you finished talking, Seaway gave you something. What was it? Just some dried up kombu kelp in case I got hungry. Okay, now tell me the truth. Again, no answer. I sighed, shook my head, and moved on. It was a hot pocket. Quite the little tour on the school you're taking me on.
Huh?
This will be our last stop. Last night I rushed in here and found you passed out in the corner. I had no idea what happened, and the things only got more confusing from there. When you woke up, you kicked me in the stomach and tried to strangle me. She didn't try, she did it. Maybe, can you explain that? God. I'll watch that later. I need to though. That might be what gets me back.
Huh?
You still haven't apologized for that, you know. I didn't have a lot of choice in the matter. It was a regrettable accident. An accident that nearly killed me. Fine, I'm sorry. You've got your apology. Can I go now? Hiroko was already turning to leave, but I grabbed her arm before she could go any further. I'm not done yet. After you nearly killed me, I came to just for a minute. And I saw you in front of a revival-matic with a corpse recovery drone. Who was inside the drone, Hiroko? You said I couldn't save him. Him? Who were you talking? Who were you talking about? Whoever was in the recovery drone? Was that all you wanted to ask? Just one more thing. And this is the most important of all. We already know that time travel exists. You knew I came here from the future. How? Hiroko pushed aside a lock of her long, silky hair and looked away. She was clearly nervous, biting her lip, filling with a choker, tapping her heels. Finally, she made up her mind and spoke up. Alright, I'll tell you. You will? Hooray! On one condition. Starting tomorrow, I'm going to have a lot to do. I might struggle to get it all done by myself, so I need someone to help with it.
Huh?
You mean me? Naturally. What exactly would you want me to do? Just do as you're told, follow my instructions, and don't ask questions. Yeah, he's so happy. Yeah, he's like Darumi with with Hiroko. I need to be able to work in peace without stopping to explain things to you. Provided the work gets done, I'll answer all your questions on the evening of day 9. You really will this time, right? You're not gonna change your mind again, are you? I give you my word, as long as you hold up your end of the bargain. Hiroko looked at me dead in the eye. I met her gaze without flinching. Okay, you got yourself a deal. We just need the panting sound that for Takumi that Ruby has. Hiroko called on me in my room shortly before dawn the next morning.
Oh?
I'll get right to the point. I'm going to Second Last Defense Academy today, and I want you to come with me. I'm sure you understand why we're going.
Huh?
To get Nigo and the others, right? Hiroko nodded. There was no surprise she knew about the other campus. She had explained it to everyone a few days ago after all. Hey, wait a minute. Today? You don't mean right now, do you? Of course. It's not even 4:30. Time is of the essence. We need to be back here before tomorrow. Tomorrow was day 7. That was the day the first commander we faced came back to fight us again. You mean for the battle? How did you know about that already? And that's a penalty. I told you not to ask questions. Are you incapable of holding up your end of the deal? I reluctantly held back the torrent of questions welling up inside me. Now go and wake the others up. Huh? We'll need more than 2 of us for this journey. We need to put together an excursion team. Okay, but why do I have to be the one to do it? I know it's such a pain, isn't it? Are you starting to see why I made you captain now? Figurehead. Oh shit, I need a moment. Hold on. I'm starved of this song, hold on. getting water right now. Hold on. I miss this song so much. I forget what day I murdered Sirei in the last ending, but it was really early. I decided to run things by Sirei before getting any of the others involved.
In my future, the other academy was attacked on day 10. During that battle, Moko was taken prisoner and later killed. It's better for us to avoid losing soldiers if we can help it, right? So I was thinking of going there and bringing them back here.
Why so early in the day, though?
Huh?
Because there will be an invader attack here tomorrow, and we'll have to leave soon if we want to make it back here in time for that. Sirei spent a few minutes thinking the matter over. Alright, I'll allow it. Thanks. There's just one thing worrying me, though. When the attack does come, everyone's probably going to ask how I knew about it. I've already decided not to tell them about time travel, so...
Aha!
Don't sweat it. I'll come up with something. I can't wait for the dumb excuse Sirei comes up with. As it happens, I received word from the artificial satellite. Sirei was explaining the situation to the rest of the team.
Yeah.
Well, according to their intel, there's going to be another attack sometime tomorrow. They were able to deduce this by analyzing the enemy's movements from above. There's going to be a lot more of them than you saw on your first day here. So I made a decision to call the troops from the other campus to supplement our current fighting strength. I had to hand him, he sounded convincing. He just accepted the story without a second thought. So you're saying we need to get there and back before tomorrow. Here, let's play your part 2. You never would have guessed this was her idea in the first place. I would have, because Takabe's dumb. So who's going and who's staying? Subio, Shizuhara, Kawana, Ginzaki. You'll be our excursion team.
What about me? I'm gonna go murder the other guys on the campus too.
Oh!
Nobody said anything about murder, Miss Amiya. I get Takumi and Hiroko. We've seen they can fight, but why did you pick the other two?
Yeah, why'd you pick us? If we end up having a fight while we're out there, wouldn't Takimaru or Darumi be a better choice?
But then they'll leave us out and experience fires back here. Just think about it. What would it mean if the excursion team didn't make it back in time?
I guess that makes sense.
Huh?
Can you handle it, Tsubasa?
Yeah, I think so. I haven't eaten today, so if worse comes to worse, I won't have a lot to throw up.
Huh?
How about you, Shoma? He'll be fine. I've been giving him some intensive training in the last couple days.
Right, that's why I look like this now.
Hell yeah! Oh my god, he must turned on! Oh my god, so is Kako. Gaku something. I love how they're all just fried. I can even control it now. If I relax a little, I go back to normal.
Sorry, you must have found that pretty revolting, huh?
Nobody spoke. We were all still in shock. Not all of us. Shoma himself was fine, and Takamaru, since he had been the one training him, and also... For some reason, Hiroko wasn't fazed by Shoma's transformation either. Almost like she's seen it before. I may have to resub the Final Fantasy XIV. I may have.
Anyway, you don't have to worry about me. I'll do my best to be useful in my own trashy way. Do you guys remember when I mentioned feeling a surge of power before? You all felt it too, right? We all nodded. Nodders. I get the feeling we can do great things with this power.
The flow of time is by nature one of the absolute truths of the world. There's no way that flow can be reversed. Breaking that rule and warping time to your own ends is bound to have consequences.
And me and Hiriko are doing just that. Like going back in time, I'd broken that absolute law, and that resonance effect that made everyone stronger was already having consequences I hadn't counted on. As long as Sirei shuts his damn mouth in the fight, we won't have to worry about Veshness. Let's be on our way. We can't afford to waste time. Alright, good luck out there. Take care now. With that, the members of our excursion team went to the war room for an additional briefing from Sirei. Apparently, there was a shortcut we could take by putting out the flames in strategic places. This route would cut down our journey time considerably. It still wasn't the kind of round trip we could make in a couple of hours, though. If we had made it back before sunset, it would be enough for me. Yay! Let's get Kyoshka. All right, everyone ready? Yes. Ready? I don't know. Well, I don't know. Approved. Well, we'll take good care of this place where you're going. Wait. I have my phone open, so I just saw that appear. That makes. I have a question. Now, I only did a small portion of Dawn Trail. Actually, did I even? Yeah, I did a small portion of it. Where does it rank in the hierarchy? I know it's like. I think it's like Shadowbringers. Shadowbringers and Endwalker are top. And then I think it's Heavensward and Stormblood and ARR. Where's Dawn Trail? Yes. I'm not trying to say like what am I trying to say? Where are the people who are vocal about it placing Dawn Trail on the expansion rankings? Because yeah, I guess like the only thing I have on Dawn Trail is that like it's equivalent to the beach episode of like a manga or anime. It's a little too deep. That's from what I'm understanding from the little I played of it. We'll take care of the place while you're gone. So then let's go. They'd put it below. Ew. There's no way they could put it below ARR. There's no way. There's no way. Oh god. And what you said right there, yep, that makes It makes perfect sense. Like, of course, Endwalker would be like, it's a conclusion, it's a big conclusion, and now you got to start over again. But it's not gonna be as hype because you're just fucking starting it over again. You're starting something else new. But yeah, I barely did Endwalker before I barely did Dawn before I took a break. I'll probably come back.
I've been constantly saying that I'll probably come back, and then I haven't for like a year, for 2 years. You know what? When that new tank drops, I'll try that. All right, then let's go. Wait, I still need to go to the bathroom. Do you still? Is he gonna say the same thing? Hold on. I don't have time to mess around. No, I want to talk to Shoma. I want to. He's got to go to the bathroom. There's one thing I have been doing with Final Fantasy. Like I've still been buying like every soundtrack. According to map, the shortcut is right over there. How did you know that? Siri told us so, didn't he? Oh yeah, I guess. Don't just stand there mumbling, get moving. Is it gonna make me do this? Oh my god, it is. No, I want stuff, dude. Dismantle the bomb. Oh my god!
Yes!
No, I mean, I think I have a bunch now. Let me check my bag. Oh yeah, I am low on plant. I can just go to the forest though. That's one of the no. What? That's one of the no. That's one of the ones I know a lot. Hiroko disappeared while taking a break. She can probably handle herself. What we go look for anyway. Look for Hiroko. Yeah, she found a 90.
I found something.
No, you didn't find it. You didn't find it. Sniffer? I got 3. I took 3 damage from sniffing underwear. What do you mean? Actually, don't. Ignore what I just said. Okay.
I'll take this.
That wasn't mean. Pick the flower.
We did it.
I'm not gonna be low on flour anymore, unless it doesn't count this, which would be really sad if it didn't. I just... You know, I didn't count. It was okay, because I have three cracked people that just run through this real quick.
Time for battle. I'll chop you to pieces. My turn. How's this? How unsatisfying.
I've got this.
Airblade this way. No, I can't. Shit.
Say when.
Nope. Side slash.
I've got this.
Oh, I can't reach. It's alright, I'll just pop the potion.
Time to use it. Good to go. That's it. Let's go. Take that. Oh, say when.
Well,
Ready when you are. Leave it to me.
I'm not gonna be able to reach. Well, that one guy won't do anything, right? Oh wait, I got the meter. Damn it! I wasn't looking at the meter. I didn't check the meters.
Time for battle. Take this.
I could have used a special and not have Hiroko take damage. You see what's gonna happen now?
I found something.
What's not gonna happen now is that she's gonna die plucking a pumpkin because we're taking the accessories.
I'll take that.
I've had a run where I've gone out here and had 3 people die plucking a pumpkin. Leave it alone. Not 3 people in one hit. 3 individual pumpkins killing everyone. Oh my god. It was traumatizing. I don't think I'll ever eat pumpkins again. Or maybe I will out of spite. Turn on TV. Oh.
I found something.
Play in the sandbox.
I'll take this.
Let's get that one more. Examine the trash.
I'll take that.
I'll take that.
That's a 30. Claw. Yes. See, that's plenty of plant. Ooh, and I get a multiplier for it? I'm good. So it's a reason that... It's a stupid reason. Oh my. Why does... It doesn't... I was gonna say something super... super wild. Oh, but I'm gonna word it in a way that isn't weird. How someone sees themselves doesn't matter. Like it. Why does that matter? Yup, I agree. It was stupid. They shouldn't. It's like when you said, let me see this. You said the storm started because of her voice actor. And the thing that I thought was, oh God, are they doing like weird shady shit? And then you tell me what the reason is, and it's literally nothing. People getting mad about who a person is. That's crazy.
We finally made it. So this is second to last Defense Academy? That's it. No doubt about it. You're talking like you've been here before. I thought I told you not to ask questions. Do you want another penalty? A penalty? I hope they have bathrooms upgraded first.
Shoma dashed off towards the school and disappeared inside.
He could have gone on the way here.
He probably can't go outdoors. He strikes me as the delicate type. Then as the rest of us got closer, I saw her. Nozomi didn't try to stop Shoma from running to the toilet? Nozomi? My pulse started racing. My breath got heavier. I felt an uncontrollable burning in my chest. Thank God it's there. Nozomi was alive. She was alive again, right here in front of me. Without thinking, I almost reached out to touch her, but I fought that impulse and pulled it back. Yup, people are assholes who don't understand that people want to be who they want to be. Let them be who they want to be. That's it. It ain't gonna affect you. Really may even enhance the situation. But I fought Impulse and pulled it back. Right, that's right. This was the moment I've been waiting for. I've been waiting for this. The whole reason I made this trip. It wasn't because Hiroko told me to, because, you know, like learning experience. Even if she hadn't, I'd have insisted on coming anyway, and ruining everything by taking Nozomi away when she would have. I'm still tilted about the about that ending where I abandoned the academy. I'm still tilted about it. Because he gave the reason, oh, they'll be okay, but he altered the situation by taking Nozomi. Even if she hadn't, I insisted on coming anyway. Yeah, I know. I get it. I get it that these runs are day 0 and then pick one. I get it. But, oh! This was all to see Nozomi again. This time, I did whatever it took to protect her. You must be Takumi, right? I could have just said Takumi. Takumi, not Takumi. Takumi. Huh? And you two are Hiroko and Tsubasa. I don't understand.
How do you know our names?
Hiroko and Tsubasa and I shared a confused glance. But then... Oh, I totally forgot what I gave Nigo for a voice. Holy shit.
Oh dear, I'm most terribly sorry that we weren't here to greet you.
Greet us.
Let's help Kyosuke get her sword out of her you-know-where.
What? You know... I love Kyosuke. Wait, I accidentally closed the thing.
Technically, it was her sword sheath. It was stuck pretty tight. Took us a while to pull it out. You know where? You don't mean... please don't get the wrong idea. It was lodged in the drain pipe in the bathroom. That's all.
You're right, she's alive. I sure hope this is an ending where she doesn't die. Haven't had a clear with that yet. Now remember, the wording was, did not die. I know in the Resnom one she's alive, but she did die. Lady Kurama thrust the whole holy Jumanji sword sheath in there in a moment of impish high spirits. It was clogged. What was I supposed to do? Just what do you think my beloved sword is? Well, I know it's something you used to. Don't say another word. Look, it's clearly not that, because just look at the... I'm gonna say something. This, I'm pointing at the sheath. You can't see it, but I'm pointing at it. This sheath is not... It's not flared. Whoa, back up a minute. Can you answer our questions, please? Yes. What's all this about coming to greet us? We received a communique. It's been 2 seconds and I've forgotten what Nigo's voice. I wish. We received a communique from the Honorable Sirei, you see. I see. So basically Sirei called ahead and let you know to expect us. Oh. What you just sent me, that was painful. That's painful. I don't want to see Final Fantasy XIV on the Switch too. Because even though it's stronger than the Switch, it's still in a powerful system. You'll be like, oh, I don't want to experience that. I see. So basically, Siri called ahead and let you know to expect us. Not just that, he told us other stuff. He's been keeping a secret too. He explained how the circumstances have changed.
Wait, I still don't get it. If Siri could contact you, why did we have to come get you?
He was only able to get in contact a few hours ago. Electronic interference has been rather fierce of late. But you know what's going on now about the attack on Last Defense Academy tomorrow.
Yes, we do.
That makes things easier. I wouldn't want to waste time explaining things to you. Nigo, get the school bus ready to leave.
It already is. I'm afraid that I won't be joining you though. Huh? I am unable to abandon Second to Last Defense Academy. I've been ordered to guard it with my life.
Ordered? By who? Was it this C-Ray? Was it the C-Ray person?
No, these orders came from somewhere higher up.
Nigo looked up as he said this. Up at the huge celestial body in the sky, the countless mechanical lights, the artificial satellite. Is there a route where Nigo gets to live? The enemy hasn't realized the school is only a decoy yet. Sooner or later, they will attack it. And when that happens, are you planning to self-destruct? Oh my, how did you know? Sorry, I won't allow that. We can't afford to lose you. If I thought Hiriko was showing a softer side of herself, I was wrong. The very next moment, she dashed toward Nigo and brought her heel down viciously on his head. What the? Whoa, that was sweet. I wish I could do axe kicks like that. Nigo fell to the ground with a dud, still scattering sparks from the top of his head. Some part of his body was making high-pitched staticky whine I've never heard before.
Why did you do that?
Good grief. And I thought I was the killer of the screw. Don't worry. An attack like that won't destroy him. I just forced him to shut down for a while. I guess this is the route where he lives. Everyone stood rooted on the spot, stunned in silence. I feel like we're going to do that a lot today. As usual, Hiriko was totally unconcerned about what anyone thought of her. Now, let's get going. She picked Nigo up like he was a piece of hand luggage and began carrying him towards the parking lot where the school bus was waiting. And then, with all of us safely on board the school bus, we left Second to Last Defense Academy behind without another word. Wow, we didn't even get to get their stuff. Wow, I'll grab my stuff. The whole episode had added another 100 questions to the list of things I wanted to ask Hiriko about. Why does it keep saying 100? Why is increments of 100? What is this? What is this? But I just have to keep them to myself until the end of day 9. You know? I don't think the Retsunam route even really referenced that Hiriko was time traveler. I think we forgot something. Huh. I sat scoring in my seat, reminding myself to be patient. Shoma! I sat squirming in my seat, reminding myself to be patient no matter how difficult that might be.
By the way, does it feel like we're forgetting something important?
Something important? I've got all 28 volumes of my favorite manga.
You know what? Kyoshka, you're not my favorite, but you're definitely getting up there. You might be third. I don't know. I need a Kyoshka route. I need a Kyoshka route.
What's so important about that? And I've got my signed world championship belt.
Oh, happy day. Okay.
Nobody cares.
Now that you mention it.
Weren't there supposed to be 4 of you?
Oh no!
Oh no!
Shoma! We forgot all about him.
Was he taking a dump? What happened? It took him so long. We made a U-turn and rushed back to Second Life Defense Academy. Zerno found Shoma in the courtyard there, tears streaming down his face. No, not Shoma. We picked him up and made a fresh start on our return journey. I hope we get the yes.
It's fine. Really, I don't mind. It's no wonder you'd forget about me.
I can't believe they forgot. He must have been taking a dump or something. That took a long time.
I know my existence is about as flimsy as a 0.01 millimeter thin piece of rubber.
That's not true.
We remembered.
Did you actually understand what that meant?
Not exactly, but I kind of got the gist of it, you know? There's only one thing you can use a rubber that thin for.
Are you for real? Did they? Oh, hold on. What if I told you I had that happen to me once before? Just once. That I was just sitting at school, not in the rain. Sitting at school, waiting for my ride, and they forgot about me. Only once though, which is it's a good record considering. I mean, I did after school shit. I did marching band. I was one of those. I was a marching band Andy. It wasn't like, in hindsight, it wasn't bad, but then it was not great. But anyways, back to what Kurarara just said. Holy shit. I just want to say. Yeah, it's like it's Kurarara and Kyoshika. They do that. That back and forth is great. Which makes it really weird when one of them isn't there. I don't know.
Don't say it.
And of course Kyoshika responds. They're a great pair. They're a great pair. We spent the rest of the journey doing our very best to cheer Shoma up. Oh, I didn't look at Moko. Hold on. Oh, I had paused the stream. I didn't see it. I can't believe it. I usually have the playback running, but it's paused for some reason. Shit. I gotta refresh the stream. I gotta refresh the playback. I mean, why wasn't it running? Oh god. Burp. Eventually we built his self-esteem back to its normal, a bit still low level. Oh, I'm losing bits. I'm losing frames. Yikes. Hopefully that's just a slight hiccup. That's what I'm gonna believe. Eventually put his self-esteem back to its normal, I bet still low level, unless Defense Academy came into view on the horizon. I am not tabbed in, cannot press A button. I mean B button. Y'all made it back. That's a relief.
Oh, you were worried about us?
No! I was just... Never mind, it ain't important. No, he's been pacing around school in a tizzy the whole day. That's just, part of my training routine. Today's leg day, that's all. So those guys you with our...
Faceless NPC squad? Hello there, my name's Nozomi Kirifuji.
No.
And I'm Moko Mochiro, the apocalyptic maiden of destruction. Kyoshika Magadori at your service. Bow your heads, peasants. I'm Kurama Osuzuki, the great and the powerful. And I'm Yugumo Omokage, teenage assassin, hopeless romantic, and all around nice guy.
They're all totally distinct characters!
Maybe a little too distinct. Alright, we gotta introduce ourselves too, or we'll look boring next to them. That's alright. Nico already told us all about you. Nico is that little critter in the red beret, yes. I am second to last Defense Academies. You're basically series underling, right?
He filled us in on you guys for second campus already.
Anyway, let's get started. What are the rules for this killing game, C-Ray?
There is no killing game. We have a battle coming up tomorrow. Now that the introduction's over, we should rest up until then. So you guys are really gonna fight with us?
You know it! Well, scarce come all this way to Nanai, you know. The team from the other academy had discussed their resolve on the way over. After Nigo told them all about World Death, Cryptoglobe, and the Exodus project, and the artificial satellite, they were in no doubt about what they had to do. That wording hurt me. From here on, just to protect the baby in the defense room until day 100, right? And then the missiles he's been charging up will be launched in all directions. All the invaders will be wiped out, and that'll be the end of World Death. But right before, we'll shoot off in the escape pod and meet back up with the rest of humanity on their artificial satellite. What possible reason could we have for refusing the help? We'll make it through these 100 days, and everyone's stories end happily. We're with you all the way. Thanks, guys. Glad to have you on board. Our team welcomed the arrivals with open arms. Hold on. Wait, is she sleeping with a Siri bubble? Oh my god. Oh, I can't believe I missed that. I can't believe I missed that. Thank you for showing me that, because I wouldn't have known what I was missing. It's her own face? I can't tell. I can't zoom in that far. I'm also looking on my phone, so. That's still amazing, though. It just melts my cold bitter heart to see you all getting along. And those invaders won't know what hit them now.
What do you guys say to another cheer?
All together now.
Special Defense Unit, best in the world, indestructible and undefeated.
Who's all?
Never lose, never yield. Special Defense Unit, fight on!
I can't put my finger on it, but something feels off. Didn't we have a lot more teething troubles getting everyone into work as a big team last time? Well, it's not like I want everyone fighting amongst themselves, so I guess this is fine. Which makes me question why Hiriko went back and went to a parallel universe. Was she half A button pressed parallel universe? I'm sure that'll be explained. With the night drawing on, everyone went back to their rooms, including the new members who had new rooms assigned to them. Indeed, cringe. I'm still wondering when they learned that cheer. For some reason, Nozomi stayed back after the others had gone.
Huh?
Is something wrong? No, I just want to thank you for going through all the trouble to come collect us. That school was only a decoy, so if we stayed there sooner or later, we'd. Anyway, I really appreciated it. Knock it off. I haven't really done anything to deserve your thanks. If you want to thank me, you would after we make it through this. Right here on day 100. I never expected you to say something like that. Sorry, too corny. Not at all. I agree. We'll pick this up again on day 100. That's right. That is what I'm here for. That is why I came back to the past. To protect Nozomi. To make sure everyone survives. This time, I won't make the same mistakes. I'll make different mistakes. Well then, Takumi, good night. With those parting words, Nozomi left and went to her room for the night. I thought I was alone, but then I heard a noise. Is it the fireman? I turned around, but there was nobody there. Must have been my imagination. Still not totally convinced. I made my way to my own room. There was a faint aroma of lavender in air. A scent that felt weirdly familiar. It was Hiriko. She's lavender. I remember the ending. I remember.
Up and Atom troops, time to rise and shine. Get ready for your 7th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your life to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
Oh. Alright, so when are those disgusting freaks gonna show up? I'm already here. I wasn't talking about you. You mean the invaders, right?
Siri, do you know when they're coming?
Well, soon. Hiriko seemed to know everything already. I was on the verge of asking her about it, but then she silenced me with a sharp glare. How do you know, Hiriko? Siri Nigo told me already.
Yeah, that's it.
Indeed, she asked us shortly before you all got here.
We'll be fighting the same commander that escaped on day 1. Isn't that right?
Exactly. Gosh, you're such a good listener, Shizuhara.
And since you already have experience fighting and will have a strategic advantage.
Not to mention we've got a much bigger team this time.
Yes, quite. It should be no challenge at all.
There it is!
Intruder alert. Intruder alert. Unauthorized personnel detected on school grounds.
I'm skipping the fuck out of this battle. We're gonna kill the sun.
Defense mode initiated. All available troops prepare for battle immediately.
They're really here! I told you, didn't I? Alright, Takumi. Go ahead. Huh? You're our captain, aren't you? Don't you have anything to say to your team before they head out into battle? Alright, is everyone ready?
You bet.
Yeah, let's do this. What's up, Kako? You shaking so much?
Shut up! I'm just cold. That's all. That's all. I just had to go commando today.
You could have at least pretended you were trembling with anticipation or something. I'm ready. I took a whole bunch of anti-nausea pills, so I should. Holy Jumanji sword is always ready. She longs to spill the blood of the wicked. I can go whatever. I'm such a nothing character. I'll probably get wiped out right away anyway. Hey, don't be such a pessimist. You got the apocalyptic maiden of destruction looking out for you now.
Oh.
And this cruel prince of the underworld is ready to protect his dear sister at any cost.
Huh.
You're really gonna let me fight too?
Uh-huh.
You've made your feeling abundantly clear, you know. I couldn't stop you even if I tried.
Yeah, boy! I mean, why I saw this pull up my hands with even my blood. Let's all work together out there. Humanity's counting on us. This isn't just for them, but ourselves too. We fight for our future. Oh my! This camaraderie is so touching, so moving.
Not bad, I suppose. Okay, Sumio, you're in charge. Leave it to me. Come on, guys, let's do this. Persona. I don't know what the kanji says for the actual like panel we launch off of. I just know he is like used for like going somewhere. Wow, look at all them spawning in. Too bad I'm gonna skip the fuck out of this battle. Oh yeah, get me out of here.
Who is that?
Uh-oh. Wait. I hope this isn't one of the ones where Seirei just doesn't stop talking. No, wait. It can't be because we didn't tell. The ancient developer watching us fight was a figure we didn't recognize.
Is that the commander you guys fought before?
No, that's not him.
Yeah, that guy was a straight-up giant.
Maybe he's gonna transform and get big again?
No, that's not it. I've never seen this person during the whole of my previous 100 days. I have no idea who they are. They're not a commander, that's for sure.
Don't get distracted, Takumi. That's not who you should be focusing on now.
Huh?
Over there?
Who's this? Another party crasher? Ah, that's him, guys.
Yes. That's the commander we faced on our first day here.
God of the planet, hear my plea and lend me thy strength. Blood of my bond release!
Persona!
Time. I'm done running away. I have to stand and fight. You stand aside. If you don't, then in the name of order, I will strike you down.
Wait, has this song played before?
See? He transformed and got big! Told you so!
You were talking about someone else when you said that.
Hoodie over there hasn't done anything, though.
Hoodie.
Hoodie?
That's what I was thinking.
The person in the hood, duh.
Who is that? Why is someone I've never seen before showing up all of a sudden? Did the timeline change again?
Oh, leave them, Takumi. You're the captain now. We need you to lead.
I know. Everyone, concentrate your attacks on the giant commander.
I believe he called himself Mervrum, yes?
Got it!
I don't remember that song, but it had like a weird beat to it. I mean, like I remember the melody and the counter melody and stuff, but like it had different like it never had a different beat. I'm not even gonna bother fighting you. Garbage. I think I might only.
Is it actually over this time? Did we win?
I need to remember when the Idol and the regen guy, the dual ones. I need to fight just for the double stab.
Yeah, I think so. Wow! Go us! Excuse me while I go rip out that Mervrum guy's appendix.
Why did she say appendix again?
Why just the appendix?
What happened to Hoodie?
I looked around. The mysterious figure had disappeared at some point during the battle.
Who was that anyway?
Mayhap a simple wanderer?
Nope.
What do we do with this guy? He ain't dead yet.
Takamura pointed where Mervrum lay on the ground, heavily injured, but still breathing.
I think he's trying to say something.
Let me take a look.
Yugimon knelt over the fallen. I can't read. Knelt over the fallen commander. After a quick but surprisingly thorough examination, he spoke up again.
His vocal cords have been crushed. Someone must have hit him right in the throat.
Wow. I think it was Hiroko.
Oh yeah, those throat chops can really do a number on you. Believe me, I know.
Oh, so it's Moko.
He's not going to be able to talk then?
No, sorry. Even if he could, it's not like we can understand their language.
Yes, we can. When he first showed up, he told us his name and stuff, remember? I am Mervrum, the Paragon of Order. In the name of Order, I will strike you down. He was the one who got struck down, though.
Epic fail!
I love you, Darumi.
Yeah, so what do we do now?
I can't. Epic fail.
Did you call me?
Nobody even mentioned you.
But you're all in need of guidance, right? You want to know what to do with Mervrum?
Well, yeah.
The answer's easy. Just put him out of his misery.
Freaking shank him.
Do what?
Finish him off and take his hemoanima for yourself.
If you guys want to win this war, you'll need to do everything you can to increase your power.
Alright, this is the one where I don't kill Ato, so I don't inherently just act on that.
This is for your own good, not to mention the good of humanity.
Wow, I'm glad I have two mechanical voices in my head instead of one.
Go on, you know it makes sense.
Give him what for, Mr. Sumino?
Do I even get to choose because I skipped the battle?
I'm for finishing him off too. I'll let you decide who does it, Takumi. Just do as you're told. Follow my instructions and don't ask questions. Provided the work gets done, I'll answer all your questions on the evening of day 9. Make your choice. As our captain, this is your responsibility.
Saying no wasn't an option, I nodded and prepared myself for what comes next. Oh, I get a free upgrade? Holy crap. Usually when you do this, when you skip it, you don't get to pick. You know what? We're going puppy dog.
All right, let me do it. Exquisite.
We're going puppy dog route. Insert panting sounds here. Yeah. Somehow we all made it through the battle in one piece. I took a shower afterwards to try to get my head together. We decided to meet up in the rec room that evening to celebrate our victory. It's a little early, but maybe I'll head over there now. Oh, I've had too much. Let me get some water. Oh, never mind. Where'd it go? Gotta get more of my mini fridge. Hold on. Good stuff. Water is good, drink it. Only 3 other people were in the rec room when I got there. Hiroko, Seirei, Inigo. They were in deep conversation, but they stopped abruptly the moment I came in the room.
Oh, hey, there's Sumio.
Kind of early, aren't you?
Quite so. Nobody else is here yet.
They couldn't have handled it less smoothly. I could see them sweating all over. What were you guys talking about just now? Some light small talk. Yeah, you know, discussing our latest golf scores.
Sharing tips on the best way to carve a totem pole.
Before I could press them, the others arrived, and the mood was suddenly a lot more lively.
Oh, Takumi, Hiroko, you're here already?
Seirei and Inigo too?
Oh, I've been thinking about this a while, but Seirei and Inigo are pretty cute, aren't they?
Yeah, they look like a big old fennel bulbs. I can just eat them up. Fennel bulbs are cute? Not cute exactly, but pretty fennel-tastic. Everyone's laughter echoed through the room. The conversation had been completely derailed, but it didn't look like I'd be able to get back to it anytime soon. I stayed quiet and looked over at Hiroko. She was watching everything with a strangely sorrowful look on her face. From there, the little party got started. Everyone seemed to have a good time. Although for me, I was just trying to get caught up in all the doubts and questions running through my mind. I still got the general idea of what everyone was talking about though. Who killed the most enemies in battle, who pulled off the cool moves and when, and stuff like that. Basically complimenting each other on a job well done. I wish I could get in the mood and join it in with them, but I just couldn't. My head was still filled with uncomfortable, fuzzy feeling, smothering any words, joy, or celebration I might have had. At least it wasn't dragging before I knew it. It was getting late. Man, that battle was really something.
Yes, indeed. I can't stress enough how inspiring you all were.
Now I know you're all enjoying yourselves.
But I think we should call it a night here. Alas, and four scoots, I must vanquish end already. Yes? What have you been drinking, Kyoshka?
Something carbonated, probably.
What? And why?
Fizzy drinks affect her like alcohol for some reason. How did you know that? Well, you should get some rest. You got a big day tomorrow.
A big day?
What's happening tomorrow? Oh, didn't I tell you?
You'll have to fight another defensive battle tomorrow, you see.
This is another rare song. Why the hell didn't you bring that up sooner? Yeah, that can't be right. Doesn't make sense. Really? Why not? Isn't it obvious? Tomorrow's only day 8.
And?
In my last timeline, nothing happened on day 8. There was no attack here at Last Defense Academy or over at Second to Last Defense Academy. We shouldn't have to fight another until day 17 or... So why? See, Ray? Nigo? Are you sure this information is accurate? No doubt about it. We had another tip-off from the eggheads on the artificial satellite.
Aerial observation and all that, don't you know?
You're lying. You're lying, you're making it up. Nothing like this happened in the last time. The last time? Calm down, Takumi. I think all the fatigue is getting to you. Here we go. You could have been talking to those two when I came in. She was in on this too. Maybe. Yup, Takumi being dumb.
Yum, yum, yum.
He must have been drinking like me. He's like... He's been drinking the fizzies. That's how things stand. Just do tomorrow like you did today, and you'll be fine.
That's right. I know you'll all do an admirable job.
Well, I guess it isn't too bad today.
We'll probably do okay again tomorrow.
Damn right we will. Heck, I feel like we could take them on all by... I could take them on all by myself.
Come here, I'm always down for killing stuff. If we work together, I know we can do this. Let's show those jobbers who the real main event is around here.
Well, I guess we have no choice. If this party's over, then on to the after party. I love Kyoshka. She's one of my favorites too. I had barely closed the door to my room when he appeared. The fireman. No after party after all.
Huh?
Were you there while all that was going on? I could send this body pretty much anywhere inside the school. You could have shown yourself then. The others should be able to see you now. Kind of how, like, they could understand Mervyn in the battle today. Yes, that's because you're coming back in time and your cryptical been resonating with theirs. And it turns out that's affected the enemy as well. Mervyn was stronger than the first time you fought him, wasn't he? The Cryptoglobin had resonated and powered up too. And that one change has led to another change. Let me give you an example. Let's say Rocket A takes off at point S and travels 60 miles through space and arrives at point P. After that, Rocket B also takes off from point S, but its angle of trajectory is 1 degree different. After traveling 60 miles, how far away from point P do you think Rocket B would be? Look. I was okay at math and geometry, but nah. Nope. 1.5 miles. Just 1 degree results in a mile-long difference. In other words, even the smallest deviations can lead to a big change in how things turn out. Like with the enemy attack coming tomorrow. Yes, for one. The commanders are stronger now, so they're able to mount attacks sooner than your timeline. And that person in the hood appearing must be another one of those changes. Hoodie, as you ended up calling them, I don't know who they are or why they're here either, but I don't think they're here to help us. I'm sure of that much. And their presence is proof that history has begun to change significantly. Your knowledge of the future might not be as useful as you think anymore. That's okay. I came back because I want to change history after all.
Huh?
Then why don't you tell the others about it? Do you want things to change or not? Well, how can I put this? If it's like your example, I want to keep the difference in the rocket beast trajectory as close to zero as possible.
Huh?
It's never going to be exactly the same. And there's sure to be some unexpected changes along the way. But whenever I can, I want to stay in control. Keep us on an even keel. Will you help me with that? Will you keep the time travel stuff a secret from the others? It's a moot point. I'll probably never talk to them anyway. Why not? I'm not like you with your 100 days worth of experience. I don't really know any of them yet. I guess there's something in that. I know we can't rush things, but I would like you to get along with them. Oh? Why is that? Because one of my goals here is to change your future as well. My future? The version of you my last time I told me.
Next time, I want to befriend all of you.
He wants to cap all the social links.
I want to argue with you and fight with you. And until the moment I die, I want to do everything I can to live.
I said that, huh? Is that the right choice, though?
Huh?
Huh? If I befriend all of you, it will make things harder for you later. My happiness and yours can't exist in the same time. Come on, don't say that.
Huh?
I should be going. Even a parent like this uses up energy. Siri told me not to waste my strength or anything. On anything that isn't important. And our conversations aren't important? What? Why would I? Oh! That question finally got a smile out of it. They are to me. I wouldn't trade them for the world. Still gently smiling, the ghost boy disappeared. The fireman. Even after he'd gone, his flames remained a little longer, faintly shimmering in the dark before fading away. I've had too much. I'm definitely stopping for the day, but man, I've got to get to day 9. I would like to get the.
Up and Atom troops, time to rise and shine. Get ready for your 8th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
Yup, that's the minimum one I want to aim for, but I probably want to go maybe a little bit more. No freaking way. Give us a good reason why we should agree to this. Can't keep telling this. We need every extra bit of power we can get. The argument began in the cafeteria that morning after the breakfast. Siri and Nico were nowhere to be seen. Apparently they were shut in the war room, nailing down the strategy for the battle today. Releasing Ato though? Isn't that going a bit too far? You guys knew around here, so I don't think you realize just how much Mr. Alski despises humanity. I just want to say, I don't know the kanji of his name because it's in English, but if I were to just go by phonetics, it'd be blue and like. So I don't know. You'd understand if you heard it from him yourself. Actually, we spoke to him already.
We all went to talk to him in his cage earlier this morning. It was our first time meeting Sir Ato. Until now, we'd only heard about him. What can I say? We're curious about what kind of guy he really was. Yeah, and so what happened? Well, he did say we look kind of look like hideous monsters. Seriously, there's no way to speak to a that's no way to speak to a lady. Back in my federation, it was considered one of the more attractive wrestlers. Let me restart. Back in my federation, I was considered one of the more attractive wrestlers. I still have all my own teeth and everything. That's the kanji. Oh. Hold on. Oh, this is Hold on. I know the so oh, I need to see it bigger, so I'm gonna copy paste it somewhere else. I don't know the first one. It's not ski. This is a localization thing. It looks like it because it's this is the kanji for moon, which is tsuki, not suki, which is you know what? Oh my god. This is not a kanji I know, and not a kanji I know for a long time because I put it in I'm learning, trying to learn kanji. I only knew the second one because I was the lower level one, which is moon, tsuki, outsuki, not suki, tsuki, TSU. If you were to like look at it from English phonetics. Or spelling. And it looks like it's pale moon. But that's also a kanji that's way higher in the level than I am. I am in level 9 on this. I put it into WaniKani. That's Japanese. That's the kanji app I used to learn kanji. For reference, I'm on level 9. This is level 57. It's 57.
Huh.
He also spoke passionately for disdain for the evil lurking in the hearts of mankind. And he said humanity deserved to be totally wiped out. I can even think about working with someone like that. Because he also said he wanted to fight alongside us. Say what?
It's true. I find you all absolutely repulsive. But that doesn't change the fact that you're the only friends I've got.
I'm not your friend. I also spit on my monitor even though it's like 2 feet away from me. That's crazy.
I want all of us to survive more than I want to destroy humanity.
He's lying.
So please, allow me on the battlefield again.
And you believed him. That's all it took to get you on his side? Not exactly, but it doesn't seem right to keep him locked up like that. He never actually committed any serious crimes, right? Of course he did. He tried to destroy Sierra. Tried and failed. You can bet he would have if he could have. If Takumi had stopped him, Takumi hadn't stopped him, he would have succeeded. And we would have never heard C-Ray's theme again, which is fucking fire. Besides, attempted murder is still a crime. Is it really murder in this case? Or more like destruction of property? Either way, the punishment seems a little harsh. It'd be a different story if he'd say, torn the team apart from inside and killed a bunch of people. That's exactly what he did, and without any of us ever knowing until it was too late. Man. Oh. Every time I think about that, it makes me want to kill Eito again. I might go back. I'm so glad my canon playthrough. We're gonna call it the canon playthrough because it's it's the blind one you go through after day 0, and you just kind of fend for yourself. I'm glad that I went and killed his ass. It's just that no one here knows that. Not the new guys, or the ones that start out here. The fact that they even think about giving him another chance shows they have no idea what he's really capable of. If they'd experienced what I have, if they had seen what he did, I was seriously considering telling everyone the whole truth. Before I could, I'll kill him. I just got a ping. Let me check that. It's probably like a lethal company thing. It is. It is. Fuck. I'm very real. I probably won't. I'll kill him. When Hiroko said that, everyone turned to look at her. If you let Eito out, I will kill him, and then I'll kill myself? No! But Hiroko... The air in the room immediately got a lot more tense. I heard someone gulp, and it echoed like a gunshot in the silence. You're not being serious, are you? Dead serious. If Eito was allowed to go free, it's all over for us. We'd be better off resetting the whole thing. Resetting? My point is, we won't gain anything by freeing Eito. Quite the contrary. We'll actually lose at least one member of the team. Because you'll kill yourself if you let him out. No one dared to say anything. Hiroko was exuding an ice-cold pressure that cowered us into silence. Except for, Yugumu. He was brave enough to say it. No, of course. It's not my decision to make. We should really leave this to the captain. Hey, yeah, you haven't said anything in a while, Takumi. Is something the matter? And just like that, everyone's eyes were on me. I wasn't about to get intimidated, though. Even if Hiroko hadn't spoken, my mom was already made up a long time ago. The answer is no. We're not letting Eito out. Dude's fucking insane, bro. You could say all you want, but I won't allow it. Not now. Not ever. The member of the team who started out here all looked relieved when they heard me say that. The ones who came from the other academy looked a little disappointed, but didn't argue. Well, if you feel that strongly about it, I guess that's that. We don't need his bleed stacks. We don't need that. I'm skipping the battle anyway. I'm so bored. Bored. How long are they going to make us wait?
Oh.
Did you say gourd at one point? It'll be not soon. Sheesh, I'm never gonna get here. For real?
I'm starting to get sleepy. Oh my god, hold on. For real? I mean, I don't know ending one yet. And I probably won't know for a while. Because I think I'd rather flounder and faff about before I actually know the right ending. Is it the lore ending? I mean, but you know, I've already have you've already given me enough routes to go through to keep me sated for a while. So I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep going. Don't push so hard, guys. I'm sure the enemy has a good reason for taking so long.
Perhaps they missed their train and had to wait for the next one.
Oh. If you dream of public transportation, I wish I could take a train to work. I really wish I could. That'd be so convenient.
How about we do that? How about we do that to kill some time? Do what? I'm killing him. Of course, he wants to die first.
Intruder alert. Intruder alert. Unauthorized personnel detected on school grounds.
Oh.
Defense mode initiated. All available troops prepare for battle immediately.
Ah. Sorry, Darubi. It looks like the killing game will have to wait. Well, that stinks. I'll just have to kill a bunch of invaders until I feel better. I'm glad that. So, Siri, what do we do?
Huh? Weren't you and Ego supposed to be nailing on a strategy all this time? Oh, someone nailed one down, alright. Nailed it, going!
That says head off. I don't know what the automatopoeia is, but it's an automatopoeia. Head off. Head off. Yes, indeed. We could have started a carpentry business with the amount of nailing we did. Well, great. What is it? Yeah, what's the plan?
It's...
Oh, what else? What else could it be?
So let Sumio here figure it out. Oh, that's your big strategy?
Our school likes to encourage independent thinking and student autonomy.
You've got to learn things for yourself sometimes. The best teacher is first-hand experience, after all. You just didn't think of anything yourself, did you?
Teke? I don't know any of these automatopoeias. Teke. My dear boy, we've thought plenty.
Yeah, we're not planning to involve steering the Supreme Commander's panties.
What the fuck?
Oh my god. You three. This is no time to stand around running your mouths.
She's quite right.
Get it together, Sumio!
I sighed. There's no use of arguing with them now. Is everybody ready?
Let's do this! Special Defense Unit, move out!
Wait, lower the volume of this. As I activate my persona.
I'm gonna say my comment about Kefka being an ultimate. Deserved? But I always have my dream one. There's always my dream one of the, I can't even remember what they're called anymore. You know, the snake guy, the bird, the turtle. And the tiger, the Adamitama. Yeah, the four lords. That's what it is. I want that ultimate because we never got to. Because I think there was one we didn't get. We didn't get to fight the. I think it was. Wasn't there one we didn't get to fight? It was a horse. Because we sealed him. I think it was. But what if we didn't? What if we had to fight that? That's the ultimate I want.
I could do this all day. This is easier than taking a splash in an inflatable bounce house.
Don't let your guard down yet. Look over there.
That's my personal ultimate. That's my dream ultimate. Not that I'll ever do it. The only one I ever did a little bit of was Alexander's. And that was with the static. Half of the static I was with. I don't think I have the nerve for hardcore content.
They're back again.
It's Hoodie. You know, if we were from Saskatchewan, it'd be a bunny hug.
Ignore them. We got invaders to kill.
Focus on the commander. On Pakron. We can deal with the other one later.
To arms! Hear me!
I'm glad we got skipping, but I sure wished it didn't, I sure wish couldn't skip,
We
invaders.
really did a number on these guys.
I sure wish couldn't skip invaders you haven't fought, because I kind of wanted to fight the orb.
All thanks to my galactic bazooka, of course.
What? Galactic Bazooka?
Are we naming our attacks now? More importantly, what do we do about them?
Shoma! Ima pointed to where the figure we dubbed Hoodie stood. They began walking towards us with slow deliberation, and then they pulled back their hood, revealing Veshnis.
That's the Supreme Commander!
What? Sirey told us earlier. This is who's leading the invader army.
Her?
That's the big boss?
I'll thank you not to refer to me by such a vulgar term.
Supreme Commander brought her hand up to her mask.
Among my people, I am known as Veshnis, the paragon of hope.
Yeah, hope, that's the word I'd use.
Well, I still say I'm cuter.
Thank you, Moko.
No one said anything about her being cute.
So you can understand us now, too?
Veshnis narrowed her eyes in response to my question.
Was that your attempt at a bluff? Or do you really not know?
The hell are you talking about?
She was silent for a moment. It seemed like she was thinking about something. Finally, she spoke again.
I see. Some days ago, my warriors and I experienced a sudden surge of power. That was also when we became able to understand your language. I came here to find out what caused it, but it seems you don't know either.
Everyone casts troubled glances at each other. Only Hiriko reacted differently. But yes, I am enjoying the Moko content because she keeps dying. Every ending I pick, she fucking dies early. I want more Moko. It was subtle, but for a moment, it looked like her mouth was twisted into a satisfied smile.
All this is going over my head. We gonna kill this girl or what?
That's right. If we can defeat their leader, it will end the war here and now.
Don't bother. If you fought me now, I'd only massacre you in one fell swoop. And where's the fun in that? I'd rather take my time and make it really hurt.
Yeah, Veshnis is into foreplay.
I'll pick you off one at a time to make it clear just how powerless you are, and inflict true despair on the rest of you.
Oh my god, she said the word. Junko Enoshima, Monokuma. She pointed upwards as she said this, right at the artificial satellite.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to take back Pakron's remains.
Pakron?
That's the commander we just defeated, isn't it?
In the last battle, one of you absorbed Mervrum's cryptoglobin.
You saw that?
Yes. I wanted to see your vile, barbaric nature in action. But I won't let the same thing happen today.
Huh?
Veshnis moved before we had a chance to react. In a flash, she leapt over to where Pakron's corpse lay, gathered it in her arms, and was gone. Wait, she didn't activate like...
Wow. Pretty mortifying how easy that was for her.
She didn't actually like absorb it on screen. Is that only like a Retsunom thing?
Damn it!
How enraging!
If you have to get a rager, do it in your own time.
Huh?
Well, even if she got away, it's not all bad.
Yeah, we still won the battle. We can be happy about that, can't we?
I guess you're right. All right then, here we go.
Womp womp.
Special Defense Unit, best in the world, indestructible and undefeated.
I need this to stop. I need this to stop.
Never lose, never yield. Special Defense Unit, fight on!
I need this to stop. We've made it through our second offensive battle, or our third, if you count the one on the very first day. And so far, none of us had died. Just hoped we could keep this up. But I didn't want to bring the others down thinking like that. After everything we'd been through the last couple days, they didn't deserve to enjoy our victory. Man, I keep like shaking my head every time I like fuck up words. And man, I feel like I should I feel like I should face cam just to show how often I do that. But man, it would just be like the whole fucking time. Hey! Nice work, everybody. Another spectacular victory. Keep this up and we'll have the war won in no time.
Huh.
And the victory party? That's what last night was for. We can't have you cutting loose every time. This is a military academy, not a rowdy college dorm. Alas, I was looking forward to more revelry. When's the next attack due anyway? I believe day 15. At least that's what Siri and Ego told me before. Alright, of course we did. Thanks for the reminder, Shizuhara. Just so, I received a report from the artificial satellite to that effect. I was surprised, but I didn't panic. I was past that now. There was no attack on day 15 last time around. Same went for day 8. At least that gives us some time to rest. From day 8 to day 15, that's something. Rounded up to the nearest 10, carry the 1. 6 days from now.
It's 7 days. 15 minus 8. What's so hard about that?
That means after day we've got 6 whole days to take it easy.
You guys want to tightrope across steel girders? Take bets on who fails first while you wait?
Sorry to break it to you, but we won't have time for any of that. We'll need you all to start training in preparation for the next battle. Oh, for the love of murder. I guess we shouldn't have seen that. I guess we should have seen that coming. This game is great. After the battle, we took our time over a late dinner and went back to our rooms. I stayed out on the roof though. I was thinking about Hiroko.
Starting tomorrow, I'm going to have a lot to do. Just do as you're told. Follow my instructions and don't ask questions.
Am I just like coincidentally hitting on the route that like are Hiroko heavy? Am I just like happening to want to go to those, or is she just like a big focus?
Provided the work gets done, I'll answer all your questions.
I mean, like, I feel like she
on
would
the
be.
evening of day 9.
I feel like she would be because, you know, she's like, she's the sensei. She's the one who's been through it before. She knows, she has the knowledge. Which is why she died early on day 0. And on day 5, for the past 3 days, I've done everything she asked me. Okay, but she's not the main focus, like, a lot. Okay. I just happened to be like, I just happened to find a route that she was the main focus on the first time, and then of the ones you recommended, I picked one where she was the focus again. Okay, I understand. And on day 5, and for the past 3 days, I've done everything she asked me. There was really a lot to do. We've been so busy that I hadn't even had time to think about all the things I wanted to ask her. But all that was about to change. Tomorrow was day 9, the day I get my answers. I'm holding you to this I'm holding you to it this time, Hiroko. I won't back down until you've told me everything. I was conscious of a weird, restless feeling in my chest. Was it from anticipation? Or was it something more like fear? At that point, I couldn't say for sure. Man! I see the next choice and I'm like, because you
Adam troops, time to rise and shine.
Because you picked one word to tell you to like hint where to go next.
Get ready for your 9th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy.
That one word.
Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
Wait, the song. He broke in my room. Takumi, come quick! It's Eito. He. Well, after breakfast, Shoma came charging into her room in a panic. Did I leave my door unlocked? What happened? Eito? What do you do now? He's not in his cage. He's gone to escape. What? I was on my feet before I knew it. I followed Shoma and we both rushed outside together. You know, I was wondering who that choice would appear with, but in my heart, I knew it was Eito. It's gonna be Eito. He hid under my bed after all. Where's everyone else? You're the first one I've told. Takamaru knows too, though. He and I were doing our morning training in the courtyard. That's when we noticed the cage was empty. Alright. You go tell the others about this. I'll look for Eito. Okay. Shoma nodded and hurried away. Eito escaped, but how? No time to stop and think about it. I have to find him before he causes any trouble. Is the map gonna tell me where? Nope. Maybe he's in the bathroom. No sign of him here. He's not in the bathroom. Maybe he had to poop. That's what I was thinking. That was my first thought. Speaking of which, I might need to bio. You know what? I'm going down the stairs. I'm banking on him not being on that floor. And if he is, oh well, this stream just got a little bit longer. Actually, I'll be right back. Or you said infirmary. Okay, cool. I'm going to. Thanks for that, because I would have fapped about. I'll be right back. I'm back, but my headphone cord is around the chair. Okay, I fixed the problem. Oh, he just... I didn't think he'd be in the same room Takamaru was in. I don't know why I didn't think that, but, third floor? I finally stepped into a room and there he was. I found Eito, but that didn't mean I could relax.
Don't make me ask again, bastard. Just what the hell are you doing in here?
You've asked me that plenty of times already, and I keep telling you I got curious about something. I wanted to learn more about how the Revival-Matic works, so I just...
That's not what I mean!
Where's the shaking come from?
How did you get out of your cage? Tell me that!
Hey, calm down, Takamaru.
How am I supposed to be calm at a time like this? Ain't you the one who said it'd all be over if this guy got out?
True!
I did, but...
Now fess up! How did you escape?
I'm making a mistake. I'm taking a half a shot. I'm doing it. I'm gonna feel it tomorrow, but I don't care! Takuma shook Eito violently, but he didn't look the least bit concerned.
I had some help from a friend. Let's just call them K.
Oh my god.
They unlocked my cage for me.
Why'd they do it?
What? Well, who was it? Who's K?
Kako?
No, I'm afraid I can't tell you. I could never betray a friend's confidence like that.
It can't be Kako.
Then I'll just have to force it out of you.
Takimaru, no!
No, our rating isn't high enough for that. Takuma already had his fist raised high. I tried to grab his arm and pull it away from Eito. It didn't exactly work out. A jolt of pain shot up my spine. I had been knocked back so hard and so fast, my guts were still doing somersaults even after I came to a stop. For a moment, I had no idea what's happening. Next thing I knew, I was on the floor. Takuma sent me flying, and I crashed against whatever was directly behind me, which just so happened to be the Revival-matic.
Huh?
Sorry, man, I guess I overdid it a little. Are you alright, Takumi? 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 Yeah, I think so. Fighting through the pain, I got to my feet, and then I turned around and looked at the machine. Huh? Oh. It's broken? An ominous plume of black smoke was rising from the wreckage of the Revival-matic. I had a feeling things were about to get a whole lot worse. This is, really bad, right? That's one way of putting it. It wasn't long before everyone else heard the noise and came running. What the heck did you guys do in here? The Revival-matic gets it. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Eito, you did this, didn't you? Eito just sighed and shook his head in exasperation. Perhaps you care to explain what happened, Takumi? I reluctantly gave everyone a quick summary of the events that led to our current predicament. So basically, Takemaru did it.
Huh?
It wasn't on purpose. Takumi grabbed my arm and I just lost control. Whoever's to blame, this is a catastrophe nonetheless. Yeah, if we can't use the Revival-matic anymore, any one of us could die in battle. Then we stay dead. There's not coming back anymore. Whole group seemed to freeze up for a moment. A lot of them started to glare accusingly at Takemaru. Come on, everyone. It's not all bad. Maybe we can repurpose the wreckage used to grill a fish. I'd better respect that. I'm losing Nigo's voice. I'd better accept the damage, see if I can repair it. Before you start, it's back to the cage for you, Aosuke. I don't remember saying you could wander around as you please. You guys take him back to the courtyard. Nigo and I will get things started here. And then we'll get Tsubasa to help because she's the mechanic. Okay, but let me find Eito. It's time for his execution. Ooh, allow me. Hold on, nobody said anything about killing him. Just locking him up, right? Just locking him up, right? Let's just get on with it. Everyone, wait a minute. Shimura broke off from the group and ran over to Eito's cage. After inspecting the door, he turned back to us. This cage is still locked. Huh? A moment later, Hiyoko groaned and hunched over, her face twisted in pain. What's wrong? Just as suddenly, she raised her head again and screamed out a warning. Not that cage. We have to put him somewhere else. Huh? Why? I can't explain it. Just trust me. This is all so sudden. Yeah, you gotta at least give us a reason. Everyone looked confused and a little uncomfortable. But that atmosphere soon dissipated when there was another scream. This time from Kako.
I see it all now. What?
Seriously, what the hell's going on? That was the sound of Kako's detective senses going off. I assume you've made another brilliant deduction, dear sister.
Oh.
Eito, you said that Kay opened the cage for you, right? That's right. So then, why is the door still locked? Well, did Kay lock it again? That wouldn't make sense. The cage would have been empty. There'd be no point in locking it.
Oh.
There's only one key to this cage anyway, and that key is...
Huh?
I've got it. Siri gave it to me when I left the infirmary. So how did Kay open the cage in the first place? If Siri had the key until now, there's no way anyone else could have opened it. In other words, there was never any Kay. Eito escaped from the cage all on his own.
Everyone gasps and looked at Eito in response. He just smiled.
I see. That's an impressive theory, even assuming it's true. How excited did I get out all on my own? Oh, well, you must have... I don't have a clue. What a pity. Shall I tell you the answer then?
Oh.
Your first guess was actually the right one. After I left the cage, Kay locked it up again. I'm calling BS!
Ah.
That does sound pretty illogical. Perhaps, but consider the alternative. What's so logical about the idea of me breaking out on my own, without even damaging the cage?
Okay, then tell us who Kay is.
I've already told you, I can't. How about we torture it out of him?
Oh, sounds like fun. There's no point in doing that. If my dear sister's theory is correct, there is no Kay, so obviously he can't tell us who they are.
Oh, right.
Party pooper. Either way, we should assume Kako was right. In that case, we'll have to find someone else to lock Eito up. Eito? I can't. I'm losing it. If he can just break out of these cages on his own, anything could happen.
Where are we gonna put him then? Oh, I have an idea.
We're gonna put him in a locker.
How about in here?
Because that worked with Yugumu.
There's a lock on the door, no windows, so you wouldn't be able to escape. And it's a room we never use ourselves. Suits me just fine. It's bigger than my last place, and there's even a bed. I just hope that rent isn't too steep.
Yeah, laughing up. And so we decided to hold Eito in the room. We decided to hold Eito in a room with no name. I thought it was the infirmary. What the? It's got these weird capsule-like machines. I guess we'll call it the capsule room for now. Oh wait, this is the room where we all spawned in. I can't. Leaving our prisoner inside, the rest of us stepped out of the capsule room. We got the Kifusi room when we told him our plan. I made sure the door was locked tight. Once I was satisfied there was no way Eito can get it open, we all left. There's no point in hanging around there anymore. Wasn't this the one where Eito becomes like... I think you said that he doesn't even matter anymore at some point. Like, he just kind of like... isn't relevant. I had a ton on my mind. Eito had broken the Revival-matic. Eito, the broken Revival-matic, the mysterious K person, and whether or not they really existed. David Hunter was still a long way off. I'd have to strengthen my bonds with the others if we were going to become a real team before that. Hiriko said she'd tell me everything today. Tonight, actually, that means I still have some time to kill. Maybe I'll go hang out with someone for a while. Oh, this is our first instance of free time! There it is! There it is! much of Kyoshka's. I'm gonna talk to Kyoshka because Kyoshka's cool. Sir Takumi, will you assist me with my swordmanship training? Alright, we're gonna practice fireball jutsu. Oh man, that reminds me of... Oh god. Oh. Does anybody remember the, Oh, I don't know if you remember the name of it. It's before the Ninja Storm series. There was... I'm just gonna read everything. The sword master must train every day. One skill of the blade is just like the blade itself. It requires constant sharpening or it will become rusty. So that's why you're gonna practice fireball jutsu with me today, Sir Takumi. Oh, I don't remember the name! I'm so mad I don't remember the name of the game series. Before Ninja Storm, like the PlayStation ones, there was an instance where the localization team was not on it, and they called a skill Fireball. They said fire style fireball jutsu. Which is equivalent to saying, if you were translating all to English, fire style. Because like it's a fire technique or style. So it'd just be fire style. And that was the funniest thing to me and my brother when we played this shit. It was so stupid. They fixed it later games. It was funny. I think it was Clash of Ninja. I think that's what it's called.
Hey!
What do you mean? This isn't some kind of ninja thing. Unless you're talking about sword training. Yeah, you know what? You're right, because chai. Yeah, chai is brown. Like you say, chairo is brown, but chai is tea. So yup, it's exactly the same shit. It's the same thing. It's like it's brown. It's like you say, chairo, chai colored, tea colored, brown. It's like how in English, I don't know if it's just a me and my sister thing. I'm pretty sure it's more. Like we have like the word pot is nabe, and in English we'll call like the heated pots nabe pot, which is pot. That's what we use for hot pots. It's like it's an electronic electric pot. It's just one of those things. I thought you were talking about sword training. Don't get hung up on the details, Sir Takumi. You clearly don't understand the way of the blade. You understand right. The truth path of the sword mastery is through these manga. What in the world are you saying? It didn't go right over my head. I understood it. Stop. I understand the joke. It's like it's the word for brown is the word for tea. Oh my god, hold on. You know what? You know what? Maybe you're right. Hold on. I understood the context because I did because chai is tea, but the thing is I added an extra little bit because chai is also brown because tea is brown. I get that part, that the chai tea is chai like, so just like how you say nabe pot is just saying pot. It's dumb.
Huh.
The series have swordsmen and ninjas as well as athletes and highly intellectual criminals. Because there's such a variety, there's something that resonates with every reader. The same can be said about the way of the blade. By arming yourself with a variety of techniques, you can resonate with any situation without fear. I still wasn't sure what Kyoshio was saying, but I gave up and trained with her. I spent some time getting on the... Oh my god. I'll be real with you, I haven't seen the second Spider-Verse. I haven't seen that. I need to watch that actually. Hold on. You know what? I'm gonna sit here and search on Amazon. Because I know there was a second movie, but I never actually watched it. It was a shame because I liked... I liked the first movie, but I never watched the second just because I just didn't. I don't remember the question. I don't think there was a question. Where am I? It wasn't really a question. It was I was just saying I never watched the second movie. I know there was a second movie, but I never watched it. Even though I liked the first one. Oh boy, reading scary movies with Kako. Scary stories, I mean. Wasn't there a second Spider-Verse movie? That's what I was asking. I guess that's what I was asking. Yeah, the one that was animated. Yeah, it's Across the Spider-Verse and Into the Spider-Verse. It's like I loved the first movie. And like I only heard the only thing I heard from that second movie was good things. I just don't know why I didn't watch it. I just didn't. I'll look into it. I'm gonna get a copy of it because I have enough confidence to think that it was good. Before I knew it, the sun was sinking beneath the western horizon. Night of day 9. This has been Hiroko. Promise to answer all my questions. Oh, I am definitely getting loopy. I better go find her. After I want to get this choice. I'm hoping it comes early. If it doesn't, I'll probably like, you know what, if it doesn't come on this part, Jesus. Do you know what day the next choice comes up? I didn't have to look for it very long. I happened to glance around the roof and spotted someone sitting on the other side of the fence. It was Hiroko. It takes a while. I might have to end soon. I've had a bit too much to drink, I will admit. So I need to get some food into me to kind of mitigate it. Yeah, I want to find that, like, I want to know what day the choice is to get set on the route. I happened to glance around the roof and spotted someone sitting on the other side of the fence. It was Hiroko. What was she doing over there? I hopped over the fence and sat down next to her.
Huh?
This was something I hadn't expected. Hiroko looked different. It was her eyes. They're usually so sharp and cold, never betraying the slightest hint of weakness. But now they were filled with tears, big wet tears that ran all the way down her face. I didn't understand why the sudden change. What was going on? This was so far removed from what I'd expect from her. My brain just couldn't process it. I feel like I should say something, but I couldn't find the words. Wait, he says what I didn't expect from her? If we're going by the logic of bro did of the knowledge of day 0 to now, Hiroko was dead for so long. How would he get this context? What do I do? What do I say? What can I say? No more thing to do in this situation would be to say something comforting, something considerate. It's like he would barely know her, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it be like that? But in my confused state of mind, all I could come up with was something totally meaningless.
Are you crying?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you know what? Never mind. That makes sense. Ignore me. I'm intoxicated. Hiroko took off her glasses and wiped her eyes. She took several deep breaths before answering.
No, I'm not.
You definitely are, though. Did something happen?
Something?
Like, you know, something sad or painful or...
No, not really.
So then, why are you...
Why do you have to be so dense? I told you, I'm not crying. And if I was, it would be incredibly insensitive of you to keep pestering me about it. Even middle school kids have enough delicacy not to walk up to a crying person and ask, "Are you crying?"
Well, Takumi is pretty stupid. She had me there. I didn't want to say anything that might might make this worse, so I just clammed up.
Did you hear about the Revivomatic?
No.
It was damaged pretty badly. Sire and Nigo have made some repairs, so we should be alright. We can at least revive each other again. But it's not completely fixed yet. They said one part of it is still badly damaged.
Hiroko's eyes were still fixed on the scenery that stretched out up in front of us. She didn't look away when she spoke again.
The way they light up the night like this, they're really quite beautiful.
The undying flames?
Yes. The same flames that will raze this world to the ground in another 90 days.
The wall of fire flickered in the distance, as if it were already burning away the night sky. The way the flames moved, you can imagine they were dancing with joy, or writhing with agony. Writhing.
What are you doing here, anyway?
Do you really have to ask?
She avoided my gaze and turned back to the horizon. A cold breeze blew, ruffling her hair.
It's the night of day 9. You promised to tell me everything if I made it this far. I've done everything you asked. Followed all your instructions without question. So now it's your turn. It's time for you to keep your promise.
There was a long silence while I waited for a reply. Every time the wind blew through Hiriko's hair, it released a gentle, sweet aroma into the air. It was calming, comforting. I smelled it somewhere before recently, but I couldn't quite place it. The scent. Lavender. Just as I started to recognize it, Hiriko spoke up again.
No. It's not over yet.
Why not?
My instructions. I have one last order for you to carry out.
What is it?
That's not what I said. Even now, she still wouldn't look at me, which made her request a little more than a whisper. Even more surprising.
Kiss me.
Oh.
Huh?
That was a lot of ellipses right there. Huh? And not for the first time that evening, I found myself at a complete loss for words. Was she serious? Was it a joke? I really couldn't tell. No, it had to be a joke. There was no way Hiriko would. Maybe it was a trick. Maybe this was their plan all along. But giving me an impossible order like this, she could weasel out of the deal right at the end. You failed to uphold your end by refusing to carry out my orders. I don't have to tell you a thing. I can imagine her using that excuse to call the whole thing off. This girl was an evil genius. Although, what if it wasn't a joke or a trick? My palms were sweating. My throat was dry. I needed to decide how to deal with this, and fast. I couldn't just stand there like a statue all night. I don't understand. How did it come to this? What am I supposed to do? There's no time to think about it. I just have to make a choice. What do I do here? Oh my god! I'll be right back. Man. Hold on, I need to plug in my headphones again. Yes! Shameful. Is this the man who spurs a woman's invitation? Well, not exactly. I was just trying to mess with Hiriko. I would bring my face over ever so slightly near her, making her believe I was serious. Then when she panicked, I'd tell her it was all just a joke. That was the plan anyway. But this is why you should stick to what you know. Because before I could even lean in closer to Hiroko, it was like she sensed something was up.
You idiot! What's the matter with you?
Oh my god.
Hey!
Am I gonna fall off the freaking skull? Who was the real idiot here? Takumi. Hiroko shoved me by the shoulders, and I plummeted headfirst off the edge of the roof. I fucking died? Oh my god! My head split open like a watermelon, splattered my brains all over the place. I had a dream about kissing, not with Hiroko, not with Kawara, or even with Nozomi, but with Kawara. What is happening? With Kyoshika, with Tsubasa. But why? For some reason, I have this sense of guilt. Guilt? Towards who? What the? This game is peak. You know, I initially read the reviews and I put this on my wish list, and people were saying, "Oh, this game isn't that great. The writing is kind of they're dumb." I enjoyed every moment of this. It's just full of what if scenarios, and I fucking love it. Huh? Why am I sleeping? I opened my eyes and saw a familiar ceiling. The ceiling of my room inside Last Defense Academy. But why was I sleeping? All I remember is that I made up my mind to live all 100 days here again. I remember stopping Eito for killing C-Ray. I remember deciding not to tell everyone about the time travel. After that, it all gets blurry. Holy shit! Again, that meme where you said, "Where were you the last couple days? Sleeping?" It gets all blurry. How do I get back to my room? Oh, Takumi, you're finally awake! Moko, couldn't you at least ring the door? Wait, what are you doing here? Oh, it wasn't fully fixed, so yeah. Duh, I'm here to eat you. Just jokes. I've been taking shifts to look after you. Today just happens to be my turn. Look after me? Is something wrong with me? More importantly, you should still be at Second Last Defense Academy. I swallowed down my remark before I could escape my lips. Excuse me. If I said the wrong thing, I might accidentally reveal that I had traveled through time. Moko must have sensed something that was off from my behavior. Takumi, do you have any idea what day it is today? Huh? What day? The last memory I had of is of day 3. Wait, huh? Day 4? I see. Well, as long as you're alive and well, that's all that matters. Oh. Well, do you get the general idea now? Yeah, I think I'm good. Hiroko and I fell off the roof. Hiroko and I fell off the roof on day 9 and lost consciousness until day 24. Right? Yeah, that's about the size of it. How about you, Hiroko? Well, I'm a little confused, but I believe I understand. After waking up, Moko brought me to the cafeteria where everyone was gathered. They explained everything that happened to me and Hiroko. Let's see if I have this right. On the evening of day 9, Hiroko and I fell from the roof and died. Our bodies were found and immediately brought to the revival-matic for resuscitation, but the machine bugged out and I was brought back with an incomplete memory. That's why my memory stopped suddenly. Hiroko didn't remember anything past day 3 either. In other words, how we fell off the roof and what exactly happened to us. was as much of a mystery to her as it was to me. Maybe the two of you shacked up for the days you were missing and threw yourself off the roof in a lover's suicide. Come on, we never do that. I think they did that. It's so nonsensical that it's not even worth refuting. Anyway, Takumi, do you really not remember? I told you, everything after the middle of day 3 is gone. Why'd you keep asking? Anyway, do you? No, I don't remember a thing. That's why I'm asking you, so I can find out what happened. Wouldn't it be interesting if one of you was lying? Come on, take off your tinfoil hat. I can assure you that both of them are telling the truth. How the hell can you be so sure? Because the problem with the revival medic. When we brought Sumino Shizuhara back, the most recent available backup was from the afternoon of day 3. So their lack of memory is scientifically proven. There's absolutely no chance of them lying and or keeping the truth to themselves. That doesn't make sense. We got together with you guys on day 6, didn't we? So shouldn't the memory cut off before the team introduced ourselves? How did Takumi know who I was when he woke up? Hey! Well, it was because of my memory of the previous 100 days, but I couldn't come out and say that. Wait! That doesn't make sense. You wouldn't have any memory of Moko because she was already... Blech! I decided I wouldn't tell everyone about the time travel. That's a good point. Maybe there's some memory fragments still lingering in my brain? Well, that's fair enough. Anyway, it looks like we're not gonna have any fun mystery here. What a total shrag. Well, I know you're still totally confused, so I guess we should finish explaining everything. Our friends filled us in on the events of the afternoon of day 3 to our deaths on day 9. And then they told us everything that happened until day 24. I had some lingering questions, but they were too trivial to bring up. After all, according to Moko, we hadn't had any casualties while the two of us were knocked out. Are you serious? But I mean, they're the two carries. Well, I mean, 1 and 3. Hiriko's top, Tsubasa's second, and then Takumi's third. We really put in the effort. While you guys were out, we swore we wouldn't lose anyone. Wow. Maybe should have stayed unconscious so the battles kept going so well. Would keep going so well. Speak for yourself. Come on, this is our first time with the whole gang in ages. Be nice. He was right, although I don't understand why we can't. I understand we can't be so nice, disgusting old Shoma. Everyone's here is in one piece. Everyone here is in one piece. Things are good now, right? Right. Everyone's so worried you guys might never wake up. Seriously, I'm so freaked out. But thankfully nothing bad happened, so now you're all caught up. Wait, actually? What is it? Kurara, Kyoshika, Tsubasa. Forsooth? Huh? The 3 of you were so worried about them, you haven't said anything today. Oh, right. I'm just feeling like, wow, great to have him back. I'm simply filled with emotion. I'm not nervous or anything. I was waiting on, mind you. Keep putting your mouth and I'll super glue it shut. Uh-oh, then how am I gonna get my protein? Alright, that dream. Why was Tsubasa so much zoomed in? Wait a minute, does the game know me? What was that all about anyway? It involved all 3 girls whom Moko just caught off for being especially concerned about us. It's probably just a coincidence. Right. I'm gonna wait till the day announcement and I'll probably stop then. Oh, look, it's the day announcement.
Time to rise and shine!
Yeah, that's the archive. I don't want to hit that. I'll save over this. Yup. You know, there was another game I wanted to try to play, but it's almost 5. Yep, that's the plan. I'm gonna go eat. I'm gonna hope that the OBS saves the recording so I can upload it without any difficulty.